We are back. Hello,
Niggas.
listeners. Hello, niggas.
Can you
We
move?
took a week off because
doing?
we refused to labor on Labor Day, but we are back. We are back for another episode of Ratchet Ramblings, and welcome back, old listeners, and welcome new listeners. Welcome. We ain't shit, but it's fine. It's what y'all tune in for. I'm 1/3 of your host, Jeremy, aka Black Dante on Twitter, aka Nigga Mort, and I ain't got a whole bunch of other AKAs. We got a lot of people and a lot of dragons to get through, so I'll throw it to my friend.
Hello, everybody. This is London's mother, aka Candace, aka you bitches are very scary when somebody tells you on site and they see you. So, yeah, that's all I have. And I know y'all missed us because I've been getting tweets and stuff about, ooh, can't wait for the show this week. Can't wait for the show this week. So I know y'all hyped. So we glad to be back too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw it on over to our third co-host and probably the more brilliant of the three of us.
The Beyonce of the ain't shitness of Ratchet Ramblings.
I mean, when you walk in your truth. But
You're doing amazing, friend.
Curtis the Menace, a.k.a. Albus Dumbledore, a.k.a. Trolificent on all social media. And this week is a special week. We have a mashup. The mashup that you didn't know you needed. We're joined by two of our CSP and C-stars, the beer betties, the wine hoes themselves. We have Soso and Deasia Ali of the Bad and Boozy podcast. Welcome to the Lion's Den, ladies.
Hey, hey,
hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Come on.
How y'all been?
Clear that throat.
I was grabbing my water. I'm sorry, y'all.
all extra juicy mouthed it. Okay.
It's the wine. It's the wine. It's the wine. But hey, how y'all doing? It's Deasia. I ain't got no AKAs. I'm just over here sipping my wine because it would not be me if I wasn't doing so. Okay. And I'm here for the shenanigans. Y'all know I don't even watch all the reality shows, but I watched this week and I'm ready for the shenanigans.
See that we call that taking your podcast and do this serious.
Hey.
Y'all gonna get a fresh perspective from someone that's not immersed in the bullshit.
Go co-host. That's my co-host.
Hey.
My type of carrying on.
Yep. And I guess I should introduce myself. This is so lovely. Yes, I do have AKAs, aka Thicky Valancourt, aka the Llama Whisperer. And I'm not sipping on the wine. I am actually sipping on some ghetto shit, some mango rum, and mucho mango Arizona. So that's
we live, baby. That's my
okay.
My type of carrying on.
Right, that's what I like.
Man, I got a 40-ounce cup and I only got like 10 ounces left. So bring it on.
Oh, she did her own kind of show
right.
prep.
Mango niggatry.
Right.
I'm telling you that.
Doing some pre
mango
I'm
niggas.
telling you. It's my type of carrying on.
Yes, indeed. Well, Jeremy, pay the bill so we can get into the shits.
All right. As always, you can go to our website, cspn.us, and click that podcast tab. Click Ratchet Ramblers and listen to all of our episodes thus far. And also on that podcast tab, you can click on Bad and Boozy and listen to all the episodes of them so far. And if you like what the hell we got to say, you can mosey on over to that Keep Our Podcast Free tab on the right side of our website. And shout out with all of our many sponsors from Amazon, Buster Tees, Wink Wine Co. And all it does is give us a portion of the brick. It's no extra cost to you to keep the regular shows free. So you won't have to pay to listen to my country ass sound the way I sound. However, if you should so happen to choose to like the way I sound, which good luck to you, because child.
Because you definitely sound like a creek full of transmission fluid.
Child.
Sound like the PA need to step in.
Yeah, so I can't stand your ass. Oh. Okay. It's fine. Love you too, friend. But you can mosey on over to our Patreon, and you will subscribe and give us a little portion, just a small little portion of your paycheck, just a tad, just. I mean, we ain't over here scamming. You get your bang for your buck, and you get bonus hashtag content from Ratchet Ramblers to Bad and Boozy, Crown of Collards, and all of the other shows that we have bonus hashtag content for. It's a great way to help us out. We work very diligently over here at CSPN to give you our hashtag content. And we appreciate it if you put a little change in our person. That's all. And again, you're getting your bang for your buck because we don't believe in scamming over here. We look down at scamming, unlike unlike people on Twitter. So, with all that said, Curtis,
perfect way to keep the mess going.
Know me.
So the hashtag, you guys, is Ratchet Ramblings Pod. When you listen and tweet and post on Instagram, that way we can see what y'all have to say, or you can just add the show pages. That works too. Speaking of Instagram, follow us there, like the Facebook page, and leave us some ratings or some reviews. Like, we out on a limb over here. We need a touch of love. Just go on over there and hit that 5-star, no 1-star woes. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, I don't want to get into that because then Candace gonna come out like a ninja waiting to blow your face off. Before we get into it, I want to give a shout out. I
live my life in the box. I'm the whole package.
You live your life from the ditch.
Jesus.
Before we get into it, I want to give a shout out to Tamara Brown. She comments on damn near everybody's show on SoundCloud, and I just wanted to give her a little bit of love. We see you, boo.
Know her.
And with all of that being said, does everybody have on their dragging pantaloons?
Oh, listen, I got on.
To be honest, I have on a dragging formal dress, so you know
I have on a dragging muumuu. So
I have on my dragon robe as well as the matching dragon do-rag.
Because it's about to be some shit. So I think y'all gonna really enjoy this episode.
This nigga said he got a robe on. Jeremy Leon Talley over there.
Know me. Know me.
So let's start with Basketball Wives, and I want to start with a question, as I so often do. So did all the bitches on this show just need an ego boost, and they decided that CC was the footstool, or am I tripping?
Listen,
because they blow everything out of proportion with that lady, and I am confusion.
Listen,
you know, it's something to be said about women who have primarily laid on their backs to secure fortunes being intimidated by somebody who got it out the mud, which is what I gather from Cece, is that she, you know, went to school, became a nurse, opened up this clinic and all this other stuff. And so she has tangible accolades outside of being married to somebody or being attached to somebody famous. And as much as those hoes was mad at her for that comment, we don't know what any of them do.
Nothing.
But it wasn't even as shady as they try to make it seem. Like, she didn't say y'all don't have no jobs. All she said was, let's go to y'all's job so that we can do the things at your job that y'all did at mine. That's it.
They rolled the bean footage back, and several times, and the only reason that it came off that bad is because it got filtered, like you said a few weeks ago, Curtis, through Christian trash ass.
Oh God damn.
Even if she meant it as shady as she said it, she had a valid point.
She had every right.
We don't know what any of those hoes do besides Shawnee and it's gonna kill me to say this, but Jackie. Jackie has tangible business ventures, you know, with her cognac, and now she has like a vodka brand and some other stuff. So I don't know what Malaysia does besides be thick, and God bless her for being thick, but I do not know what she does besides be thick. I don't know what Evelyn does besides.
Moving on.
Besides be Puerto Rican.
You mean fuck food, baby?
Besides be Puerto Rican.
Oh my God.
Not very good at it.
But the thing about it is, when Cece made that comment, it was because y'all had just called that woman dumb. And that's her face.
And that's the other thing that kind of gets on, because like you said, Curtis, to your point, everybody keeps trying to move around the fact that we literally would not be here had Evelyn and Jen minded their goddamn business. Everybody keeps moving around that point.
Like, well, we apologize, so that takes everything. And my thing is, Kristen, you so goddamn trash. Why are you not giving the context of when Cece said that?
Mm-hmm.
Because that would clear up a lot. If somebody just came out and said, I made that comment when we were in, well, whatever they were doing, because I don't remember
After
that far
Jen
back.
called me dumb, and so I took maybe a dig at her, but it was true. We don't know what Jen does besides get restraining orders on the big hip nigga from Sweetie Pies.
And stay in mess.
And look like Littlefoot.
Yeah.
The land before mess.
The land before divorce.
Mm.
The land before restraining orders.
Mm.
The land before knots.
Yeah. Eric Williams and that knot ass head.
Mm.
Not today.
That nigga head look like a knuckle. Ooh.
Oh no, not a knuckle.
He do look like
a bunion. How you get a bunion on your head?
He always looked like somebody just knocked him the fuck out. I just was sitting there like, Cece, what the? And I like Cece, like I said, you know, when you are dealing with somebody that is not as like spitfire as you. And that's what Evelyn does. That's her shtick. That's her history. She used to try to do that same shit to Susie when they were in Miami. You know, but when it comes to like your Tammys or your Jackies, you want to cry bloody murder when they come at your throat. You ain't talking all that rah-rah run-up shit that you just be doing with CC. Jackie terrorized you all last season. All you did was cry and talk about, she talked about my daughter. When she talk about my daughter, it's fucking over. Like, but every time she saw Jackie, she wasn't running up. So it's just the same thing with Tammy.
She wasn't even running up on Tammy this season.
Yeah, she wasn't running up on Tammy. It wasn't no hands. Bitch was sitting there talking about her.
In fairness, neither were them, but that don't take away from your point.
Well, we know Tammy will fight. Yeah. History has proven that Tammy does have hands and will throw them.
Well, ever since she lost that weight, I feel like she may be like, look, I don't got it like I used to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
think she does. I just really believe she got tired of and she still managed to be labeled it regardless, so she might as well fight. But for a while, she was kind of labeled as, when she left the show for a minute, as like the bully of the show. And she still is. It's still her whole shtick. So she might as well throw hands to match the label. But I don't think it's too many people on that show that could beat Tammy ass. I don't think Evelyn can, because she's had plenty of opportunities to beat her up after she done called her all types of crackhead, and she just sit there and start crying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's receipts on both of them, but I think at this point,
Evelyn always fights for people that don't have as much energy as her. Even when her and Jen was into it, she threw that wine bottle at Jen because she know Jen don't fight. Jen was trying to pepper spray Tammy.
That's fair.
To get my mace. Like, girl, okay.
I would have liked to see that though.
I wouldn't mind seeing Tammy get mace, but Evelyn is doing some weak shit. She's being a weak bitch this season. And so
very much a weak racist bitch at that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Now, how you a person of color and then being racist towards another person of color? Like, what?
Well, I mean, we know one doesn't
that's
necessarily exclude the other, but my whole thing is, you got so much smoke for CC, but the bitch that basically put your name in the mud and then took a shit on it, you want to prop her up. She just needs an opportunity to explain herself without Tammy being around. Help me understand. I am confusion.
Tonight, I'm looking forward to these receipts that she claims she got, because if they don't fully indicate that Tammy was a mastermind of this shit, I'm just gonna go ahead and let Jen carry that load, because she's been talking about these receipts we ain't seen for a long fucking time now. I got receipts and I'm bringing them tonight, honey. Listen, bitch, with that side tooth missing, bring your ass to an orthodontist for a partial implant. But like, it's just like she doing so much. So I want to see it, because I know Tammy had a foot in the shit and she wanted to expose it in her own way. But I definitely still believe Jen was fully behind trying to get Evelyn out the paint, and she went to Tammy And Tammy was like, "Okay, girl, so what you got? How we could get this hoe up out of here? Let's think on it." But
Tammy wasn't counting on Jen and Evelyn getting back friends.
Well, in the in the previews next week, Malaysia brings up how Jen was dragging Tammy's daughter.
Ooh.
I don't know if you guys.
Which one, Jazz?
No, not Tammy. Evelyn's daughter, Shanice, or whatever.
Oh, so that's why Evelyn said she wanted to push Jen in the face in that preview.
Oof.
I guess that's what it was, because I saw that, but I didn't see Malaysia say that.
You say anything about Shanice, Jen, and Jen is just sitting there mad quiet. So.
Oh, and then that's when. Okay, because see, I didn't catch what Malaysia said. I just saw Malaysia getting ready to throw a table at the girl.
Listen, energy.
Jen.
But I will say this. It's something that Candace said a while ago. Like, I hope that this is CC first and last time on the show, because I do get tired of them always ganging up on her and she can't really defend herself. This is not for her.
So CC's not a regular cast member?
No, CC.
No. I was like, does she just always cry, or are they just picking on her? I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, well, they've been picking on her the whole season.
But I felt bad. I was like, she didn't seem like.
I get tired of her crying, but I get tired of her crying, but I understand why she cried, because it's like the whole season, all of them just been at her for no goddamn reason.
I mean, this is the first time that she's actually cried, though. Like, she hasn't really been. She just been.
I mean, I don't think she physically cries a lot, but she whines.
She whines, yeah.
They're ganging up on me, and it's kind of like I said,
it's valid, but at the same time, you got to be a grown titty woman.
I don't like it for the show because she's not scrappy enough to get them off of her. Because I would drag those bitches to their face.
Well, I have a little bit of a difference of opinion. I feel like it could be different if, number one, she had an actual storyline, and number two, if anybody needs to be off the show, it's Kristen. Because if Kristen wasn't there wrangling people on CC all the time, I don't think she would have any issues. Or if she did, she would have different issues that she could handle. Because even in this episode, like, she may not be as scrappy as the rest of them, but she didn't back down from Evelyn at all.
That's fair.
So I feel like she can hold her own, but she can't hold her own when Kristen wrangles everybody up and throws them at her at the same time. So if anybody needs to go, it's Kristen's sorry raggedy ass.
I don't think we'll ever see Kristen go because of that connection to Malaysia.
Yeah.
I mean, technically CC's supposed to have the same connection, but Malaysia plays CC from the beginning too.
So CC, so apparently CC and Byron Scott aren't married, but they are together.
Right.
But so the deeper connection is Kristen and Malaysia because she got kids and she's married to the son. So in the grand scheme of things, CC is the most, she's the one that you can push to the side more than anybody because there's no marriage or there's no kids tying her to that family. So I get it. I feel like they, again, on that bullying shit, but I don't think Kristen will go because of her connection to Byron Scott and Byron Scott's son, and, Malaysia related to everybody in California, though. God damn.
I know, right?
Well, when you think.
She may be my cousin. Let me look at my ancestral tree.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. But shout out to Jackie for calling Kristen out on not being family first. Because Kristen is just a walking ass contradiction, and that shit is irking my soul. Like, it was hard for me to get through the episode because I wanted to go through. I was like, one of the few times I've ever been like, true, like, I wish I was a woman and I wish I was in Amsterdam because I would box this bitch. I put in the group chat. I was like, so can we send Candace to Amsterdam to whoop her ass? No, that wasn't. Who did I say I wanted Candace to fight? Evelyn. Yeah, fight both of them. Shit. Like, just throw Kristen in the river. That'll be fine. But you need to box Evelyn for real.
Maybe. Listen, I guess this therapy and shit has been working on Jackie because she don't calm down a lot.
Let's not give her too much.
Well, that's
She just
I give her a little bit because she definitely pulled Kristen Carr. Like, she basically told her, you seem to be doing way too much to try to stay.
She called her a double agent.
stay in to stay in Evelyn and Shawnee and Jen's good graces. Like, why? Because she's like, how you trying to play peace, but then you gonna bring somebody to some that don't like your friend. Like, I was just like, come on, Jackie, with the good word. You and the you got some knowledge in them neck rings this season.
Listen, I will give Malaysia half a pedal because she finally did call Kristen out on that shit too. It was after Jackie had said it, but I'll give her half a pedal.
I'm not giving her shit. Fuck Malaysia. She is doing the same shit that Kristen doing.
Yep.
Also, bitch, when did it become your job to make a man keep in touch with his kid and grandkid?
Yo!
Thank you.
Okay, that's what got me.
You can't make a man do nothing.
You bitches is retarded. Like, you really...
It ain't my grandkid. I was like, what?
Listen, I was sitting there, she like, but you don't tell him to do it. Bitch, take that energy to Byron Scott. Take that energy to your husband so he can take it to his dad. Some chick that ain't even married to this man ain't got no place in his family affairs, honestly and truly.
But my thing is, you sitting here crying or whatever she was doing, yelling, screaming that they live down the street, they don't come to your house to see your kid. Like, is the girl shut in? Like, you can't go to their house? I'm confused.
Who
does it work one way?
Apartment or that little ass 2-bedroom house they living in?
Does it only work one way?
Living in the mansion, go drop that little rugrat off with her granddaddy and call it a day. Hey, we finna drop her off.
Exactly. So that made me feel like this whole thing with Kristen, this whole season, she been had smoke for CeCe for that reason. She just never said anything, and it manifested in her basically siding with Jen as soon as she met the bitch. But you've been mad at CeCe and Byron this whole time, probably before the show even started, because they don't come visit that little girl that you can't control.
And it seemed like you mostly got smoke for Byron, but because you know Byron ain't with that bullshit, you taking it out on CeCe.
Because you ain't going to your husband about the shit.
Yeah,
you ain't going to what's the boy name? The boy. What's the man name? Her husband?
Shit, I don't know.
Ain't his name Byron? Ain't he a junior or some shit?
Oh, I thought he had
Byron Jr. Little Byron.
Whatever, the husband. You ain't going to the husband and being like, hey, you need to talk to your daddy because
why wouldn't the guys be the ones to fight it out? Like, ain't that their business?
Right.
Exactly. That's his father. That's not your father. If it was my mother and she wasn't trying to see my kid, I would have words from my mother. You talk to your husband and you let him talk to his father about visiting your child. That's not CeCe's place, and that really ain't your place. Let him talk to his father. That's his business. Man, fuck all them hoes.
Oh, you don't understand your position in the family as his woman. Girl, if you don't shut your stupid ass up.
Like, are you the fuck?
She ain't even got a ring. She got no position.
Her position is going to work.
Something that you need to do, Kristen.
Shit.
Making money.
Put steam on
she got a real job and a real degree.
Vaginal rejuvenation. That's her job. What you over there doing? Nothing.
Being messy.
Talking about gumbo juice.
Being messy.
And being messy. Woo.
Talk about
so yeah, Kristen just really got on my nerves the whole episode. I was just like, I want to see CeCe punch her in the face so bad. But I understood why CeCe was crying, because it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not really in that position. Like, yes, I'm with him, but I'm not the family matriarch.
And at the end of the day,
that's not my role.
And at the end of the day, I can't tell this grown ass man what to do.
I can't
just
tell
another example of apparently black women supposed to be able to know how to do everything, fix all this stuff, and why the men just chill to the side.
She ain't even black.
Well, I'm just saying, even with the white, even with the other girl, like it's like the women. Cause niggas.
Cause niggas. And I'm like, clearly, and then and she wouldn't let her get a word in edgewise because she kept bringing that text message up. And from what I could tell, CeCe was like, that text message didn't have anything to do with what's going on with us.
It seemed like that text message was Byron Scott sick of paying for motherfuckers when they go out to eat.
To celebrate him. Be like, if it's my birthday, we going out to eat, why am I paying for it? Yeah. That just sounded like some old cheap nigga shit.
You're right.
some frugality.
He said, "I made my money for me. What are y'all doing for me?
What the fuck am I getting in return? That's like me buying a gift. Me giving you money to buy me a gift. Fuck you.
Right,
Listen, if you can't at the very least cover yourself, I don't want to kick it with you. Don't.
Period.
Okay. I don't want to kick it with you if you can't. I ain't even asking you to cover me. He said, "I got me. I'm tired of getting y'all."
Man, if you ain't got the money, don't show up, man.
If you ain't got the
money, because you can't take Byron to get no 2 for 2 for Chili's. He ain't doing that. He want to go to Mastro's. He want to go to Philippe Chow and take pictures with the plate. You can't afford it. Just stay at home and send Papa a gift card later. Do yourself a favor.
Byron, like, look, this NBA money is for me, not y'all.
My money is.
Byron had money since the 80s. He's had NBA money since the 80s. He ain't playing. He don't want
even his woman got her own money.
Okay, what do y'all got?
He like, I'm not finna get no pretty broke bitch. I got to give me a bitch that look like something and got something. You don't play. He probably don't have no problem throwing money at Cece just because he knows she got her own. Right. And she probably be throwing money at his ass. He probably be getting all kind of good gifts. But every time we go out to dinner and the occasion is about me, bitch, I'm not paying for everybody. Y'all motherfuckers supposed to be paying for me.
Mm-hmm. And for real, that's why they don't like Cece, is because if her and Byron are over, she's okay because she got her own business and she got her own money. The rest of them, they got to depend on their niggas.
Right.
That's why they don't like her. So
agreed.
I just agree. I would also like to say OG is very fucking ugly.
Ooh.
Stop it. Okay, now that I'm on the show,
OG looked like the clogs that she was praising.
No.
I was like, if that's
no. I'm here to speak on behalf of all the long face bitches out there, okay? What we will not do is disrespect OG on my watch, okay?
But OG face is not long, it's just ugly.
Me, Chloe,
the shape, she is just, it's a lot. It's the wigs, it's the makeup.
Listen, that goddamn hat she had on in the cover.
Listen, her gele was popping, okay? Don't you come for the Nigerian long faces, okay?
Hey,
her face is not long though. She just
Sarah
like
Jessica Barker, okay? Leave her alone.
Her face look like a Barker.
She said Barker.
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Barker.
That's she ugly, man.
She's not that ugly. I've seen worse.
But she got,
as
I see her more on the show, she got a real sweet spirit, though.
I had to remember which one that was. She ugly, y'all.
She's nice. She's nice. She plays.
We never
football.
said she was mean.
She could be.
She's got.
Did you remember when they showed her whole family? Which was like, oh my god!
You know what? When they showed that whole y'all which
y'all ain't right.
movie was that? When the Predators was like in that shit, they were like, "It's your time. It's your time to go down to earth."
Ooh, you're going straight to hell. Listen, she has a strong face. Okay, I have to represent for my sister, my strong face sister. It's okay.
Face.
I'm telling you.
For are we looking directly at a picture of you? You don't have a strong face. This is not. Your struggle to take on your
yeah.
You can
lay my sister.
This not your cross to bear, so
you can lay this one down by the river.
Listen,
because it don't apply to you.
I don't even like Nigerians like that, but still, every time y'all go in on OG, a little piece of me feels hurt. I be like, no, man, no, don't do OG like that, not like that. Oh.
We never said she wasn't nice as she is. Yeah, she got more sense than some of the other women on the cast.
She's nice. She's sweet. I mean, she has a inflated sense of what her wigs be looking like, but I mean, a lot of people do. A lot of people do.
Shit, look at Malaysia. Hell,
look at Malaysia, because as thick as she is, you get to that head and it's hit and go. So,
when Malaysia be wearing them braided wigs, I be like, sister.
Sister.
No, she American. Sister. Sis.
This is what happens. This is what happens when your best friend is Zell Swag. I mean, I'm just saying.
You know what? That is a very valid. That's a fair point.
And Brandy Maxill, whose husband cheated on her with 341 women he played.
341. That was
that nigga cheated more than he had points in the NBA for his whole career. God damn.
That's enough, Jerry.
Oh God.
Well,
he not even fine though. Like if ugly niggas is getting 341, can you imagine what Doug Christie was doing?
Listen, I said in the group chat that motherfucker looked like some old baby.
Christie wasn't doing nothing because Jackie's ass was right there with him.
But they was doing it together because Doug Christie and Jackie was fucking women together. I believe that in my soul. Jackie way too freaky.
Yeah.
Jackie get turned on by goats. Okay, you know she's a freak.
That goat hopped on her back. She said, "Whoo!"
She's like, "Oh my babies, oh my babies."
Grandfather goat, girl. What are you saying?
That Grandzaddy. She called the goat Grandzaddy. I ain't mad, Jackie. Get it how you live, girl.
Leave us alone, Jackie.
I'm excited for next week because I'm ready for Malaysia to throw that table at Jen.
Listen, she picked it up so fast.
Swiftly.
Easily.
I saw those. I was like, oh, listen. I was like, y'all got me. I'm tuning in.
No, what had me crying?
Malaysia.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
I was going to say Malaysia is the best thing to come out of Compton since Venus and Serena. I am team Malaysia. Okay.
You know what? I don't care for how Malaysia is conducting herself between Cece and Kristen. Everything else, though, I do like Malaysia because she really won't. She don't have no conversation for Tammy or Jen. That which is how it should be. Both them bitches should be on the outside looking in.
Yep.
But yeah, because Malaysia is like, I don't give a fuck what this bitch is talking about. She playing games.
Listen, what had me crying, did y'all notice the first person to try to hold her back with Kristen and Malaysia threw her ass out the way?
That's my friend.
She gave her that Ray J side dip.
That's that's what I was thinking.
Well, you guys, I think we can mosey on over to. Well, let's stay in California. So, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Yeah.
First and foremost, A1's family is T-Rash.
My God. It looks so trash.
Oh my God. I don't really care for any of the Lyricas, and that's her mom. However,
Lyrica takes me out every time.
Lyrica G came in peace.
She did. She was so confused.
She came in peace. She came to sit down and have lunch and see what was going on. And first of all, A1's brother's wife, that bitch got a lot of nerve with that wig looking like that.
That electric blue wig.
Listen.
Gang
A1 family, and in particular his brother, they can get beat the fuck up. I'm tired. Like enough. I'm tired.
Like line all three of them in particular. Ain't one over the other.
Ain't right.
Line them all up.
Line them all up and just send them straight to hell because I'm tired.
His mama's wig. That fuchsia braided shit. I said, why do you hate us?
Can we even call it a wig at this point?
I don't know.
Her hair hat. That's a hair hat.
Yeah, it was definitely a hair hat.
I'm like, why do you hate us and yourself? Why would you do this? Who let you do this?
Listen.
This how I know A1 ain't making no money if his mama walk around looking like Janice
that's how
Tones
you know
from
A1 ain't giving
Come
his
on,
mama.
stop it.
He ain't.
I was about to say, yeah.
A1's mama was on there looking like the Kool-Aid man. I was confused.
Yes, she
I was going to say, A1 got credits. He got his money. We can't take that away from him, but he ain't giving it to her.
With good reason. I see why. Can you imagine how them niggas would be acting if he gave them money? That's why they keep calling them Hollywood.
They got a 2-bedroom house in the valley. Where the money at?
But this is a show. That's probably.
Right. I mean, for God's sakes, on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, fucking Scrappy and Bambi was in a house, and we know goddamn well they ain't got no fucking house. So
I still be trying to figure out how we have any money. But anyway, not about them. So yeah, his whole family.
Do not play the Prince of the South, okay?
Girl, you gonna get off this goddamn call telling me
okay.
You had a little too much wrong.
Lord, too
bold
much.
Ass lies.
Whole
Scrappy
and
got
bold.
2 bops. Scrappy got 2 bops, okay?
And he built like 2 bops. So what is we?
You say he built like Baby Bop. That's what you said.
Yeah, either or shit.
Speaking of, did y'all see them pictures of Bambi at that? What was that? Like a baby shower?
And she was dressed like Aaliyah.
Oh,
I was like, serious.
I'm here, guys, to talk about baby shower. First of all, baby shower themes are usually planned around fucking babies.
The babies.
Fucking clouds. This ain't no 90s hip hop mixer to get to because you want to have a party, bitch. It's usually something real baby related. Bitch, you was just sitting there. She looked so fucking stupid. Like, God bless. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And your own husband wasn't dressed for the theme, bitch.
This nigga on crutches.
This nigga had on a white t-shirt with some writing on it.
This is what happens when you want to have a Phaedra Parks baby shower, but you don't have a Phaedra Parks budget.
This is what happens when you. Now I know that sipping C gonna be fucked up.
Is it gonna be at the strip club? That's what I need to know.
It probably is. I was like, what is this? Like, this is in even the background. Nothing lent itself to being a baby shower. I was like,
I was just like, if you just wanted to throw a 90s theme party, to just throw a 90s theme party.
Let's fucking talk about it. I was like, what is this bullshit? I ain't see no baby games being played. I ain't see no punch with no sherbet in it. I ain't see shit. Well, you know, baby showers love that punch with ginger ale.
Sherbet. You got had an alcoholic
fruit punch concentrate.
Yeah.
The last one I went to, I was like, what is this foaming in this bowl?
That's sherbet, baby.
I had a sherbet.
I was like,
I mean, but this is what happens when the grandma to be is 42. I mean,
that's the Prince of the South.
Got no God. when the baby daddy mama is a recovering madam and shit like that, these are the things you get. Because even like I was thinking back to the last celebrity baby shower we saw, and that was Cardi's baby shower, and it was like the theme was like the Princess of the Bronx or some shit. But it was cute. It was dreamy. It was pink. It was like a little library set up where guests could leave messages and books for the baby. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. It ain't got to be the typical baby shower, but bitch, a 90s theme party where you is dressed like Aaliyah, you look the fuck stupid, but good luck on that delivery, girl.
Yeah.
Happy pushing.
So back to Hollywood. The way Lyrica G got out that truck when they told her Lyrica was pregnant, when I tell you, I was sitting here crying.
I learned.
She hopped out of there like a roach crawled on.
She ran across that street.
She ran.
And she flopped on that curb like she was in a John
distraught.
Singleton movie.
She was so distraught. I was like, well, damn.
It's not the way it's supposed to be. Girl, what is
married.
going on?
They're married. What do you expect? Would it be better if it was somebody else's baby? Like, what is it?
What was it?
What was it?
What was it?
I hadn't watched the show in a minute, so I was like, ooh, I forgot how her voice sounded. I was like, ooh.
Hey, London.
Hey, London.
That shit was
But I agree, Candace. She came in peace, and A1 family.
Lyrica was ready. Lyrica was with the shits though.
Yeah, yeah.
She put that drink in that woman's face. She picked that chair up. She was finna bang on that bitch.
She was ready because she knows you get 7 years for hitting a pregnant woman. So she was ready to send their mama and his sister-in-law to jail. She was ready.
That's my type of carrying on.
I know that premeditated. I'm here for that.
Right,
Finally.
Hey, hit me. I dare you.
Tell them, London.
What else? So Amber, what's her name? Amber
Cubic Zirconia.
It's a drive-by.
Amber Dominique.
Amber Glass.
Amber non-Swarovski crystal.
Amber,
like what?
Amber plastic.
Amber those nail diamonds, that those nail crystals that the Chinese be putting on your nails.
Oh,
Amber applique.
Listen, I see why her mama was going hard, because her mama was like, bitch, I've been sucking and fucking to make it in Hollywood. She's not about to be playing with me.
Man, when she said that, the record stopped. I was like, wait, what?
I was like, wait, what?
This got dark.
A damn minute.
It got dark very, very quickly.
Look, I turned into Candace. I was like, this is getting dark.
Man, do I need an unsung on her mama? Like, for real?
Right? I want to know the backstory.
Why I go upside your head? Because I was out here sucking and fucking, so you don't have to. I was like, whoa, whoa. How did we get here?
Man, Mama D ain't got nothing on her. Shoot.
Listen, she definitely been taking one for the team for her daughter. Ooh. She was like, bitch, let me tell you something. Whoa.
But the thing is, how many years has she been telling her daughter that? Because the way it just so effortlessly came off her tongue, she probably been saying that since kindergarten.
Ain't the first time she said that. She been reminding her every step of the way.
Okay.
Every day for school.
The daughter was like, Mama, you be saying I can't sing.
Well,
sis,
what happened was,
I wish Ashley had a similar mama. Ashley from Potomac. I wish she had a similar mama.
Ooh.
That's
her
what
mama ain't got enough melanin.
Need.
That's the problem.
Every time I think about that one episode when Candace was like, I can't believe her fat ass mama. Oh, Candace ain't shit.
At all.
But yeah, that was a whole funky mess. I was just like, and then that studio session. Listen, Rockstar gives me hives. I don't get. I just.
He's very creepy.
Creepy. He weird. Why is he
He's definitely
here?
weird.
I don't get it. Why is he on this show? If you got hits on the charts, right? It's the same thing we were talking about with Sean Garrett. Like, are y'all bringing these big names onto the show to try to give the show credibility? Like, what is it? Because they're not getting nothing out of it.
He must be
now
something.
The whole world is looking at this shit like, okay, Rockstar, you make quote unquote hits, but you a fucking creep. Like, this shit weird as fuck.
He got mad overbite too.
Stop.
Wow.
I mean, he kind of looked like a Pez dispenser, so it's fine.
Like kind of look like a Rottweiler.
He just.
Let me tell you, at that
he
party,
smelled like sweat.
He said, "I didn't pay half the audience."
Oh no, that cracked me up. He told her Bob that head or something.
And Brooke face when he said that, they was like, "What the fuck?"
I need y'all to bob your head or something.
Paris had me screaming when she was bobbing.
Her whole body.
That was like,
I love Paris. She's a wonderful addition to the show.
I do agree.
I agree.
She gives me all the energy I need. But
and stay ready because.
Also, I'm starting to we saw K. Michelle briefly, but I'm starting to believe those rumors are true about how she refused to shoot with Paris now, because she shot with Safari, and that's the last we saw of her.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Kimberly, the artist formerly known as K. Michelle?
I was confused. I saw the Kimberly on the TV, and I was like, "Hold up, ain't that K. Michelle?" I'm like, I know I haven't watched TV in a long time, but I was like, I know who this hoe is.
I guess she was.
That was her name before booty shot removal.
Right. She was like, my name is not K. Michelle. The ass implants is named K. Michelle. I'm Kimberly.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, Candace, I think you are right. But I don't need her to film with anybody, let alone Paris, because like, I'm just not here for K. Michelle. Why is she here, Ike? Why is she
here? You know, I don't like that bitch at all. I'm here for all the smoke anybody got for K. Michelle, because that bitch is goofy and broke. Okay, because I will never forget.
Is that why she back? I was like,
that bitch said that
yes.
That $50 got her credit card declined when somebody went to the store to get her some soup and crackers. Bitch, that's $4. You is broke.
And if I gotta hear her bring up Idris one more time, like for real, sis, we know you dated him. We know. We know, sis.
They dated? I thought they just fucked.
I mean, fuck dated, you know. whatever the kids are calling it these days.
And he still went off and found his happily ever after without
with a thick ass woman. Woo! His fiance finer than a motherfucker.
She is. Is she from London?
I'm not sure.
I think she's from Canada.
No, I think she's American, ain't she?
Oh, we don't have to do her. I mean, it don't matter, but she fine. But I'm just saying that's international. That British accent probably would send me over the edge.
Man, and shout out for Idris because he keep him a bad black woman. Okay.
Remember when the internet was trying to say he only want white women, and I was like, how? He only ever been tied to black women.
Okay, that was wishful thinking on their part. It ain't happening. He don't want no fish.
Like some chocolate, and I know light black woman. He like a chocolate woman.
So do. There's still hope for me because we know he don't stay committed too long. I still got hope out there.
You can do like a Akbar, and you could become an assistant.
Ooh, I can't wait till we get there, cause nigga.
That was so much.
Listen,
he's that wife.
I can't wait till we get there.
So much for so little. So what else? We talked about Kimberly. I'm gonna save my thoughts on the Safari shit for the end when we get there. Brooke, this storyline is so tired. I'm tired. So my theory, I was gonna tell you, Jeremy. My other idea for the name of this show is gonna be conspiracy theory or niggy theories, because my conspiracy theory is Brooke and Marcus been married.
I can see that.
I feel like they've been married
because she's acting like they've already had sex.
She's acting like they've already walked down the aisle, and she been acting like that. I feel like they've been married,
and they're just doing it for the camera.
And all the rest of this shit is just for the camera, because we know going into it that there's a certain percentage of every one of these shows, except for like Married to Medicine, depending on when you are in the season, that's fabricated. We know that.
Right.
And because and we on the second season of this same shit with them, I feel like they've been married. They've been married because the shit is just too goofy.
Yeah,
it's too goofy. You're not gonna tell me that a grown ass, ugly ass man like Mark is gonna walk into a hotel shotgun wedding and not bug the fuck out and run.
I was like, surprised, and I was like, what is happening?
I'd have been like,
and the fact that he already had a ring. Hello, he already had a ring and then upgraded to another ring.
Upgraded to another ring, and both their mamas were there, and neither one of them said shit. Neither one of them was surprised.
First of all, imagine your mama, somebody inviting your mama to a surprise wedding for you. Your mama gonna be like, "Now, honey, no."
And you're not gonna tell me that Bridget Kelly at her advanced age is just going along with this shit like it's all cool and dandy. That's not what you're gonna tell me.
It's funny because niggas was choosing Brooke over Bridget, and that bitch is still standing there like a flunky. Like
Bridget got bad pussy energy. That's the problem.
Just last season, weren't Brooke and Bridget at odds?
Yes, over Booby.
Yeah, they were over Booby. Over Booby. A nigga named Booby. Really?
And now they girlfriends.
You can't be.
They girlfriends, and she got Bridget with that terrible green ass wig, looking like a henchman, acting like a henchman, running around town, setting shit up for her surprise wedding. And then the shotgun wedding, and you got a black dress on. Like, girl, what is going on? So that's my nigga theory there. That they've been married. He like, I like that type of crazy. Yeah, you do, because you're already married to it.
Hello. Been married. What do they call it?
I wouldn't put it past him. That's
my conspiracy theory. I just like, it's just too goofy. It's too convenient. I feel like that shit has already been done, and that's that. On that,
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. You might be right. I wouldn't put it past him. I just know that we have not invented the term for the type of bird that Brooke Valentine is. Because god damn.
Yeah, we have. She's a yard bird. She a yard bird. She is a piece of KFC crispy chicken. That's what she is.
Oh damn,
chicken.
She is a wing fried hard and open. That's what she is.
You naming good things, and that's not what Brooke is. So I don't know if I can agree with that.
Right. Like you got to get it together. So.
Yeah.
You giving her too much.
Too much. Brooke is like them Chinese restaurant wings that's like breaded and real heavy, and then they dip them in the sauce too. And you be like, one or the other. Who told y'all how to do this? Why would you do this? Why would you do both?
Like lemon pepper wings from a Chinese spot.
I've never had that. So yeah.
Yeah, my boss said that probably fits because that's not supposed to happen.
Right, that's why I said it. That's why I said it.
I had to stop.
That's why I said it.
I didn't think about it too. Like I got some wings from a Chinese spot, but
that's why I said it.
Chicken wings, just regular ass chicken.
They was banging. But are they chicken wings? Do we know what kind of wings they are, or they just say wings?
This is what we're gonna call them. This is what we're gonna call. We're gonna assume.
Brooke is definitely a pigeon wing.
Yeah, pigeon wing.
She's definitely a poker wing. But yeah, that's my theory. I feel like this shit is tired.
Yes.
I'm tired of Brooke and Marcus. Like, leave us a fucking alone already. We get it. Y'all
for real
like each other for whatever reason. We get it. 2 seasons of this shit, enough is enough.
Yeah, they've been dragging out that
long. And I was rooting for Brooke when she first came on the show because I was a fan of Girl Fight at one point in time. That was my anthem. Brooke can actually sing. She does have talent, but she crazy. She like Jackie Christie crazy. And I don't just Mona, can we get better people on the show? There's better people in LA to have on the show, for real.
And my thing is, so like you said, Brooke is one of the few people on the show with actual talent that don't use it. She ain't never in the studio.
Never.
Yeah, she ain't
never in the studio.
She been out. This her second season, and she has not taken the opportunity to put out a single yet.
Bridget Kelly put out a whole album
while being on a show with credible producers. Like, I looked into the Rockstar nigga. He's strange, but the nigga got some hits under his belt and some Grammy nominations, and all that other shit. Same thing with A1 and Lyrica. You doing all of this, you in some mess and running behind a nigga, and you could be getting a check.
But Lyrica, your whole ass friend.
But not only that, if you pay attention, even with those, like Brooke already have all these connections. She already know everybody.
Yeah,
shit pop up. Brooke be like, "Well, I heard because I know such and such." She already know these people. And you just actively choosing not to make music. I don't get it.
To chase after Marcus, who don't have credits.
Marcus of all people, Marcus, darling,
Marcus Black. Like, what the fuck? So
that nigga got
you
got a Niggy Warts name.
He do.
Remember Sirius
Marcus
Black?
must have a wraparound pain, like for real, for her to be doing all this.
Because he looked like he uncircumcised, but don't pull the skin back and clean good. So,
yikes!
Not the smegma. He got smegma energy.
That's what
big
he looked like.
Smegma energy.
That's what he looked like.
Nigga look like a. He look like a charcoal turtle. Like, ooh.
He looked like some black discharge.
He looked like Brandy brother on Moesha. That's what he looked like.
Oh, poor Miles. Is he? I don't. Never mind.
Is he still with us?
Never mind. I say never mind. So let's see. We talked about. So speaking of Rockstar. That single release party, that shit, when they actually played the song and her mama came in there, I cry every time.
But why was her mama mad at the auto tune? She knows her daughter can't sing. You should be happy she was auto tuned for dear life.
I mean, I kind of felt her because it's like if I paid $20,000,
20 bands.
20 bands. I'm sorry, 20 bands. Let me get my hood. Let me get my hood vocabulary correct. 20 bands.
A 20 band deposit up front and another 20 bands after.
I think she was thinking, I know my daughter can't sing, but I was expecting a harder track, a better track, a harder beat, something that's going to vibrate and get people dance. Like that shit, people could barely dance to. It was just kind of like, It sounded like a throwaway track. Now, to his credit,
it was really bad.
You know, he had every reason to do a throwaway track because he knew he was gonna throw it away.
Just throw it in the bag.
He said, "I had my money."
It sounded like somebody was reading their text messages over the phone, and then he put auto tune under it. Like that's what the fuck it sounded like.
That's literally what it sounded like. It sounded like a Casio classic, a Casio closet classic. That's what it sounded like.
Oh my God.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
still trying to figure out what she was comparing to a drive-by. I mean, why are we singing a song about a drive-by? What's happening?
I didn't even know what the song was about.
I wasn't too taken aback because I mean Lyrica did compare her pussy to Katrina Water, so
yeah.
Oh God.
So you know,
MG.
I wasn't too taken aback because I mean, you know, Lyrica has set the bar in hell, so you know.
Yeah, correct. So, but her mama came in there like this some funky bullshit.
Listen, the way she was when they did that intro and she was and she was walking slow, her face, she was the fuck over.
She was over from the beginning. When she tried to flop over that rail and hit him with that purse.
Loved every minute.
Oh, I was in tears. She's like, this some bullshit. But when he pulled them receipts, it was like, oh, this some bullshit. Let me show you what the real bullshit is. Hold on.
Oh no, that was good. He said I kept that track.
He's play the raw vocals.
Okay. He was like, hold, please.
But what took me down, like what literally made me slide off the couch is when they played them raw vocals, those people's faces.
Their faces was priceless. Yes, I was here for it.
Them people were like, what the fuck
what is happening?
This?
Listen, when Paris scrunched up her face.
It wasn't even them because you know they was gonna react anyway. But them regular people that they paid to be there, them people were like, maybe enough of this.
Like we ain't signed up for this part.
Couldn't even fake the funk.
Them people was looking like you didn't tell me it was gonna be audio assault.
They look like the song "Smell." That's what they look like. They
right.
They looked, their face like, ooh.
They looked like the song smelled like smegma. That's what their faces was like.
Like, what the smell coming out the speakers? Lord,
it was mercy. Like, what is this? Oh, that shit. Had
they really was looking like, what was it?
Literally,
quite literally.
Her mama was speechless because she knew that shit was trash, but she wasn't expecting him to play it. When she reached over to try to grab the CD out the thing, I was like, "Ooh, Jesus!"
When Amber went and got the record after they started playing the raw vocals, that shit had me hollering too. She was like, "Oh, no more."
You're like, y'all done embarrassed me enough, goddamn.
And so that's my whole thing. So y'all came on this show just to embarrass yourselves because the girl don't have any talent. Like there's literally nothing there to come up off of. She can't sing. She don't have any musical talent. Rockstar clearly, he only did that shit. He was like, "Well, if I can't get the pussy, then I'll take the 20K." And he half-assed.
Literally, that's.
He's playing out here.
Like, and I feel like if the situation had been different, he probably would have tried to get at the mama, but he knows she ain't about that shit. She probably would cut his dick off.
But she probably looked like she got that good. Her poom poom sit up nice in her shorts.
She fucking sucked her way through Hollywood. Of course she got the good. If your box trash, it ain't no way you fucking and sucking through Hollywood. You gonna come to a
you can get to Hollywood. You ain't gonna get through.
Right. You gonna come to a halt, and you gonna be caught out there. No Khalees.
Man, she could have saved in the box.
So she definitely she know what she doing, but she's like, I have paid my dues on my back. I'm not about no bullshit. This track bullshit, you bullshit. Whew. So I am confused. I don't understand why Rockstar's on this show. Like, you're not bringing anything to the show. You looking goofy about a second. You weird.
He's just on there to antagonize A1. That's it. Because apparently, like, Lyrica was supposed to be a thing with him, and then A1 with his silky locks came through and stole her. And you know what?
Them permed ass locks.
Mm-hmm.
When she said that she got them locks off of Amazon, I lost it. I was like, dang, sis, you didn't have to put his business out there like that. Not Amazon.
Out of each other. He
Free
was like,
2-day shipping. So if they got Prime, it's lit.
It's lit. And you know, Prime's
Probably
like,
got
if you
them
give us
pearls as an add-on package.
okay, you know, Prime be like, if you give us a few more coins, you can have it today, ho. What's up with the what's up?
Okay.
Right. Ooh. Speaking of what's up with the what's up, when I tell you, I was on the floor when Tierra and Paris rolled up to Akbar's house. Listen,
Yes.
That gave me my whole life.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead because I have another nigga theory.
I was screaming. Listen, let me tell you something. When that nigga said that he invests.
Listen, I didn't write nothing else down, but I wrote down who is this nigga who's investing in
like this motherfucker. When that nigga said that, I was like, nigga, are you running a bad bitch marketing firm? Like, what is going on?
He said, I invested with. I said, what's happening?
He got a pyramid scheme.
That nigga said,
I'm really buying stocks and bonds.
Like you buying stocks and bundles, my nigga. Like, what are you doing?
Stocks and bundles.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Take me to the king.
Listen, that motherfucker brought his wife and wife number 2 down. Like, listen, they will answer all your questions. I was in here on the floor like, VH1, Mona, stop playing in my fucking face. Like, this motherfucker got a harem. Like, stop playing with me.
For real.
Stop playing with me, Mona.
Nigga got concubines.
Concubines. I was like, what is happening?
Concubines.
Listen, you could see it on Tierra's face. Tierra was like, I know you fucking lying. she was like, oh, you.
Man.
But listen, that shit had me on the floor. And listen, when Tierra, I want to know what listen, when his wife and then the second wife were about to scrap, I was like, okay.
Yeah, they were snapping at each other. First,
all right,
they was presenting the united front.
I see what, look, that nigga pulled
the
his wife to
Mexican princess.
Listen, that hilarious. That nigga pulled his wife to the side, like, listen, y'all supposed to be a team. Like, you embarrassing me in front of the company.
Okay. We trying to recruit these hoes, not reject these hoes. What's happening?
But listen, my Curtis got a nigga theory. My nigga theory is his wife was intimidated by Tierra, because if Tierra telling you like, look, I'm just finding this shit out, I thought the nigga was single up until now. I'm just mean you and you. I don't know what the fuck going on. And his wife talking about, oh, bitch, you thought you just wanted to take him from me. Tierra like, bitch, I didn't even know you. I thought you was out of the picture.
Okay, who is you?
Right. And then she was like, I'm good. I'm leaving.
Do the wife give you like basement class vibes?
Listen.
Like, do she? Because she kind of do to me. Like, she kind of comes across like she grew up like with some type of learning disability.
She's
like,
on the spectrum.
You know what that wife looked like? She looked like an ugly version of Tweet.
Stop. You know, I can see it.
Stop.
With that wig and that hat, because you know Tweet love a wig and a hat.
She do.
A bone straight wig and a hat.
Like she looked like a black Carmen Sandiego. That's what she looked like.
If Tweet was on Booger Sugar.
Yes.
Correct. I can see it. I can see it. But I was just like, why you got all this smoke for Tierra? She literally telling you like, I just found this out. Like, I thought the nigga was single. I thought you was out the picture.
Even that light-skinned bitch who thinks she Jackie Chan was being weird. She like,
it was so weird.
You sent your friends to do this, and she like, I ain't send a motherfucking person.
Even Paris was like, she didn't have nothing to do with that. I did that.
That was me.
Yeah.
I feel like, but you sent your friends like, oh, I see what this nigga does. He collects women who get disability checks.
Oh, damn.
Stop it.
Oh, that's the scam. That is the whole scam.
He is there.
They probably signing over power of attorney to him. Damn.
Okay. And he felt like Tierra was so down on her luck because she's like recovering alcoholic.
That's what he said. He said she ain't gonna know that she want to be part of it.
Because the nigga didn't even deny that he lied to her. He was like, when I'm, but he was like, but okay, but when I'm with you, don't you feel bad? I was like, nigga.
He did.
I was like, what?
This why you don't trust. This is why you don't trust niggas with light eyes. They will steer you astray.
I mean, hello.
That nigga look like a rock. Just his face, the shape of his head, that nigga look like a boulder or some shit. He just look dusty and stupid, and like the way he be talking, and I just be like, I want better for Tierra, because anybody with just a little bit of common sense, just like a little bit, would have seen through a lot of that bullshit. Like, I just, ladies, we don't have to be this pressed for love. Like, we can get dick and go.
Pretty much.
Well, I will say this for Tierra. Like, if this was Tierra from a few seasons ago, she would be fighting with Nikki in Paris because she wouldn't have believed that shit. She did. When they brought it to her, she did pause and she listened to the ass, and now she done got to the bottom of it. Because if this was Tierra
I also appreciate. I wish Carly Red would take notes, because I appreciate the way Paris brought information to Tierra. She didn't wait till they was in front of a group of motherfuckers that don't fuck with Tierra to bring the information.
Yes,
she handled it different, so Tierra was able to process it differently. So
yes,
but I'm just kind of like, sis, you had to go find you some self-esteem, because this nigga,
she's a beautiful girl
with some marginal,
with a beautiful
talent.
Voice. She deserves better.
She got some marginal talent. She has a look. Go find the right person to help cultivate that look and that sound, and get from behind these niggas looking for love. Like,
not even that. She just needs a rich white nigga and just to move to Paris and pull a Eve on all of us and just come back stunting with her billionaire. That's what she needs. Like, later for these niggas, it's over. They can't do nothing for you, TT.
Tina Turner taught y'all.
She taught us the game.
Get you a white man and move to Switzerland.
Well, listen, when that nigga's wife went after Tierra when she was leaving and said bye, and then got around security and went out the back door trying to fight her, I was like, oh, this bitch crazy.
Like, she didn't want the smoke. That's what bitches who don't want to fight do. They wait till you leave and get in the car, and then they come after you like, hold me back. No, bitch. It's
so
over.
You saying?
You missed
so you
your
saying?
moment. I was
so
right
you
in
saying,
your face.
So you saying the wife was Nicki Minaj?
Ooh.
I mean, if
the scary bitch you fit.
If we're equating, I would say yes. I would have to say yes.
Okay, I just want to know. But Curtis, go ahead with your nigga theory. But I had to listen. That shit took me. I was laughing that whole scene at so much shit. Well, go ahead with your nigga theory.
My nigga theory is kind of a downer, but
I mean, that's fine.
I love hip hop Hollywood played in my face this week, so fuck them. And I feel like all of that shit was for the cameras. I feel like there was a lot of moments where people weren't able to keep themselves from laughing. However, I feel like that Akbar nigga started feeling himself like he let that shit go to his head.
Yeah.
Because we know that the sex tape leak, we know that was real.
Yeah.
I feel like the shit was like, okay, we're gonna do this storyline on the show. Everything's gonna be cool. And he was like, oh shit, like I'm really the man. Like I got me a wife, I got me an ugly Latina lady. I'm the nigga, you know. Like I mean, granted, I look like that Pokemon Geo dude, but that's fine.
Yo,
I got me two women like and I got me another one. I think he started believing his own hype, and that's when the shit went left. Because
he did that revenge porn on Tierra.
Right, because I do not believe that the signs that he exhibited in earlier episodes, I don't think that was fake. I think that was actually him.
Yeah,
like that controlling shit and that shit and trying to isolate her and everything. I think that was real. But I feel like it was kind of like, okay, this is the storyline, but he was like, yeah, but I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna take it to the next step. I'm gonna finesse it. And Tierra was like, I'm good.
Akbar's a damn pimp. He's a pimp. That's what he is.
No, he ain't no pimp. No. Every pimp that I've heard
he act like a pimp. The way he talk about investing in women's.
I want to be pimp. Because
he want to be.
Pimps, women don't fight each other like that. And if they do, he cut their face.
So he's an assistant. I mean, well,
an aspiring.
Curtis, get off of here. Get the fuck off of here. What the fuck wrong with you? Nigga said because if he was a pimp and they was acting like that, he'd just cut their face. All right, everybody.
But he is right.
We'll see you back next week. Motherfucker here, man.
He an assistant pimp.
Where my baby powder at?
Yo, this is This is hilarious because just yesterday I was watching Friday After Next with Money Mike.
Yes, top flight security of the world, Craig. Baby D got all the snacks.
God damn it, Curtis.
Y'all are welcome.
I mean, it's what they tune in for, so it's fine.
Correct.
But also, you know what? I will add to your nigga theory, Curtis, that we also can't forget that Akbar is friends with 50 Cent. So it you know.
True.
So
that's not a good look.
50 taught him. 50 taught him.
Hello. So
correct. So yeah, that was my nigga theory on that. I have another nigga theory, but we ain't there yet.
Oh man, but listen, that shit had me.
Is it time to get to this dinner thing with Lyric?
Oh, real quick, I just want to give Paris a few her roses because listen, Paris was ready to scrap. She was ready to scrap.
Paris
I was like, I don't know Paris, but I was like, I like her.
Paris is no Rashida Ali bitch she could be.
She gotta have hands because K Michelle is scared of her. And K Michelle prides herself on being a bitch that's always ready for smoke, but she magically don't want to record with Paris and want to press charges on her and shit like that. So I know Paris got them hands.
Hell, she didn't even want to smoke with Lyrica G. Oh, melted candle looking ass.
Hey, you know what Lyrica G look like? You ever leave a piece of chocolate candy in your car and it's hot? Stop. But then hold on, but then you take it and you put it in the freezer. Cause you like, I'm not throwing this away, but when it come out the freezer, you take it out. That shit looks
deformed.
Yeah, that's Lyrica G.
Look like one of them zombies from Resident Evil.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
But that one,
you saying she looked like a Lindor truffle?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus.
When
go ahead, Curtis.
I don't know if it was. It's hard to tell sometimes because they start splicing in like deleted scenes and stuff when you watch it on the site. But there was a scene with like, trying to remember. I know it was Paris and maybe Nikki, and it might have been Tierra. And Paris was like, and see, I felt it in my gut, and I got a lot of gut. When I tell you,
I saw that.
Listen,
I was watching on the app, and I was like,
we love a self-aware queen.
That shit had. I was like, same sis.
Yes.
I was like, I feel seen.
Definitely made me like her.
Yeah, but that was
speaking my language. Put on for us.
We can move on to. So the big news of the episode, and I think we touched on it in the beginning, is that Lyrica is allegedly pregnant by A1. And everybody started asking questions like, okay, but they've been separated for weeks. So
first of all, let's stop here. We'll just dissect it as we go. You motherfuckers are too old to not know sex ed and how pregnancy works.
I was confused. Go ahead.
I was like, they got separated, so how she got pregnant? Are you motherfuckers not okay? So I'm not gonna even ask if you okay.
They wasn't.
I know that y'all are stupid motherfuckers because y'all have kids and don't know how pregnancy works. That is so fucking strange to me. Everybody asks the same question, like, oh, but they was apart, so how she got pregnant?
She been pregnant.
Exactly.
Also, I did my digging because I couldn't find anything on Lyrica's Instagram about this baby. So I was like, God forbid anything happen, like she miscarried or anything. But, well, I've got some good followers, and they sent me like one of those little boomerang videos of her rubbing her belly and stuff and having a gender reveal. So she's still very much pregnant, or from what I know, because she's had a gender reveal. And somebody told me she had posted some footage from her baby shower and then took it down. So that baby is very much on the way. We will wait to see if that baby is born with some fake dreadlocks or not. But yeah, y'all don't know how sexual reproductive organs work, and I'm sad for you old motherfuckers. Y'all dropped out of high school. I know y'all did. I'm convinced. Carry on, Curtis.
So Ray J, old bobblehead ass.
Listen, Listen. Princess told this nigga
multiple times. Mind your business.
Mind your motherfucking business.
Princess is like, I am here. I am beautiful as fuck, and I am pregnant as fuck. Why are you minding other people's business? Everything you need to be minding is right here, gestating right here,
literally right in front of your face.
But he like, no. When that nigga had that platter of pickles, and she was like, I only eat pickles before 10 a.m.
That's my type of energy. That was me while I was pregnant. I'm not. I don't want this.
I felt her. I was like, see, you still can't do right. She back in the house, and you still can't do right. But anyway, Ray J decides that he can't be a good dude, bro, if he knows what he allegedly knows from what Safaree allegedly told him, and look A1 in the face. So A1 and Lyrica want to announce their pregnancy to their friends, which why? But anyway, they invite Brooke and what's his name? Ugly turtle nigga.
Yeah.
And
Donatello.
I like Donatello. More like Leonardo. And Princess and Ray J. And Ray J with his stupid ass is like, I'ma have the homie Safaree sneak up. And I was like,
no part of that made any decent sense, but it is Ray J.
You said this a long time ago, Chris. They love having motherfuckers pop up.
I don't get it.
And this shit don't never work.
And it never works. But production.
Yeah, of course.
Because Ray J said it in one of the scenes. He was like, nigga, why are you still here? He's like, I thought you went back to New York. Like, I thought you moved back. I've seen you every week.
Okay.
And I was like, asking the hard-hitting questions. I mean, you a dumbass nigga, but you, in this one instance, you are asking the hard-hitting questions. So, Brooke and Whatchamaface show up. Lyrica and Whatchamaface are there. And, what's their names? Shit. Ray J and Princess are there. Blah, blah, blah. Ray J is like, oh, shit. I didn't realize it was going to be all this. And now I got Safaree coming. So Princess, which I thought Princess was being a good friend, was like, let me pull this bitch to the side and be like, sister, you have a storm coming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then in walks Safaree. And Ray J, because he cannot keep his mouth shut, is like, tell the homie what you told me. And Safaree didn't say anything. And then Ray J says, you told me that you fucked Lyrica. And A1 is sitting there. So that was kind of the whole thing. And then Brooke is like, oh shit. So she goes and she grabs Lyrica. And it's like, you need to come out here, girl. It's about to be set off. And then Lyrica comes back screaming and yelling, what the fuck is going on? And that was kind of where we left off. And then in the preview, we finally see where A1 is jumping on the table. So I'm going to let y'all get y'all thoughts out first, and then I'm going to double back with my niggy theory.
Candace?
Safaree a bitch.
A whole bitch.
That's more or less where I stand on it. Because, like, how you go from telling A1 to his face, bitches just love me, and then when you present it with the shit, and A1's like, well, I'm listening, like, what you got to say. Everybody just waiting on you to say what you got to say. You got all this, I mean, well, women just love me and bitches love me and all this. You got all that energy except to the motherfucker, to the people that the information matters to, and you clam up like a little bitch. So that's where I stand. Oh, go ahead, Ken.
The thing is like even with y'all, I'm not gonna say anything to y'all that I won't say to anybody else's face should I be asked about it. If I said it, I meant it, and I stand by it. The end. So when Ray J said yes, Safaree said that he smashed Lyrica, and that motherfucker sitting there quiet and can't confirm what he said. I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck?
When you had all that energy prior.
You a liar. I don't think he fucked Lyrica. I think he was trying to put on, because that's what them weird ass Jamaican niggas do. And when it got brought to the table, now he like, A1, do you think I would do that to you? No, say what the fuck you said to Ray J.
Pretty much. And then even shit in that, Ray J basically I mean, Ray J a dummy, but even when you remember that scene shit, Ray J tricked him into saying that shit. Tricked him into confessing, like, you know, like that good cop, bad cop shit they do in the movies and shit. But Safari ass fell for it.
Yeah, they too stupid for me.
Right, but I just, you know, yeah, that's all I have to say. Like Safari, like you.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a difference of opinions with my friends, which is fine because we grown.
Correct.
And ain't nobody gonna beat nobody ass.
Correct.
I think I agree with Candace. I think the whole thing is fabricated, but I don't think Safari was the one that fabricated it. I think this was a storyline because they didn't have anything else for Lyrica and A1. And the other thing is, I don't agree with what y'all say about Safari because I had to sit back and I thought about it and I really paid attention to the scenes that Safari was in. And I realized Safari has never said anything. And that's what made me think somebody, like, this is not real. Somebody wrote this. Because if you really look at and you pay attention to what he's saying, he's never admitted to anything. Even that shit with Ray J when he tricked him, quote unquote, he still never said out of his mouth, yes, I fucked her. And I thought that was very curious for him to never have said it, because if you never say it, you never have to back it up. And then that shit at dinner when he was quiet, Safari got a big mouth. We all know Safari got a big mouth. He sat there in K. Michelle's face and told that lie that he one of the best looking men on earth. Now he not a bad looking man, but nigga. Okay,
he took a lower fall.
Best looking, he is not. Like that hairline is not best looking. That face ain't best looking. Even that body ain't best looking. So all together, nah, bro.
Like that nigga was like,
no,
it's the top 2 niggas, finest niggas on the planet, and I ain't number 2. And I was like, are you sure?
Easy.
Like, you not bad looking. I mean, you're a little thin for my taste, but that dick is not thin. But that, again, that's neither here nor there.
Hell, hey. Shout out to Bush. Hey. Yeah. Jesus.
Listen, because I know plenty of people that's pre-ordering that toy. But anyway,
I'm one of them.
Listen, I'm sitting here like, how am I gonna anyway? It's not about me. But yeah, my theory is like, and I feel like Safari was like, I don't want to go on there and be a straight up liar. So write the story around, and I'm not gonna actually, cause that's just my thing. Like, it could be different, I could be wrong, but just because like he's been very strategic on what he actually said. Like even in A1's face, he was like, "Bitches just like me." Like he didn't admit to anything. Mm-hmm. He don't even admit the shit to K. Michelle. He let people make their own assumptions, and he just sit there like,
Which to me though, it again is like even if we go with that theory and it's true, he's still a bitch. He doing a lot to get a storyline when he has a contract on Another Love and Hip Hop. Like there's no reason to be.
Yeah, I didn't say he was. Yeah, I didn't say he wasn't dumb.
To be going this far to be on Hollywood, like there's nothing for you in Hollywood.
Yeah, I
like
didn't say he wasn't dumb. You had a better
storyline with Juju.
Correct.
I know, right?
So it's just like, yeah, right. He never said like I fucked her or she tried to fuck me, but whatever, and that leads me to believe like whatever he told K. Michelle, or they saying he told K. Michelle, it's all a lie, and in the end, he looks crazy to me.
Yeah,
like,
I was
dumb. K. Michelle, everybody looked dumb, and I'm gonna be honest. The whole time I was sitting there like, so when is he gonna admit that the whole thing was like a joke or a prank or something?
Yeah, because I was
waiting for that too.
2 and 2 is not equaling our chew. It's not making sense to me.
But how did Lyrica get the nude in her phone? That's what I'm like. I need to understand.
He sent it on accident. He thought he was sending it to somebody else, and he sent it to her.
Yeah, I was saying that he did admit to.
Yeah, that's the only thing he admitted to.
Because I get what you're saying.
Stupid.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I get what you're saying, Curtis. But either way, it's like even if that's all that that happened, one, you still accidentally, quote unquote, sent a nude to your friend's wife, and you, even if you not, okay, let's say all this is a lie and it's fabricated for the story or whatever. A1 still supposed to be your friend. This shit that you have let permeate because you hadn't said that it's allowed, called a spade, you letting people that you supposed to like love and like that's your boy and like you like lyric and stuff, like you done let a whole bunch of drama go on by you not saying nothing. So either way, he looks the fuck
even
stupid.
That just it's so weird to me to be having text conversations with your friend's wife or your friend's husband. Like that just seems a little weird to me. And I
it's a lot weird. We can call it spade. It's a lot weird.
Double all the way back to the beginning. There's no reason for them to be having private conversations unless it was on some trying to set up a surprise for A1 or for a party and like, yo, I'm throwing A1 a surprise party. I'm gonna shoot you the information. But like to be carrying on conversations to the point where you accidentally sending somebody's spouse a nude and then not even saying nothing to your friend, it just all looks so very weird to me. Yeah. Like I feel like Curtis, it could be some truth. Like maybe Mona got a hold to the whole nude shit and was like, okay, let's see how we could spin this into a storyline.
Yeah.
Let's see how we can run with it.
It's just too goofy. Now, do I think Safari is completely innocent? Hell no. He looked the fuck stupid, but it's this many episodes in, it's just not adding up to me anyway. It's not adding up. Like I don't think that they slept together. I don't think that they had any intention on sleeping together, and I think that all of it is just fabrication. And here we are. That's why I said Hollywood played in my face, because this whole episode, like we moved from theater to goofy real quick. Real quick. We only like 7 episodes into the season, and it feels like we full production at this point. Like there's not even any real storyline left. We already in full production. But anyway, we've
piece theater.
That's it. We've dallied long enough, and we still got a lot to get through. So let's move on to Married to Medicine. Or before we do that, anybody have anything left for Loving Hip Hop Hollywood?
Nah, nigga, get to Claude in there.
The only thing at that dinner, Brooke and Marcus with their faces had me crying. That's all I had. Well, their reactions had me crying.
Marcus' face always had me crying because that nigga ugly. But anyway.
Fair point. Very fair point.
So Married to Medicine.
Woo!
So let me tell you how I hollered from the beginning, because that article they was reading when that lady said Dr. G got a pinky sized dick. And I felt like it was true.
I believe it. I believed all of that.
Yeah, I believed it.
From how he look and how he carry on and how he treat Quad, I believe it.
Yes, correct. On all.
Listen. When they reading that shit, I was like, I got this in my notes. So I was like, so we just gonna drag on Dr. Greg all episode? Okay, that's what I'm here for. Cause fuck him.
I'm here for it because I never liked Dr. Greg. He always been a trash ass little bitch.
Same.
Always.
I was like, oh, this my type.
He ain't got enough bass in his voice.
Yo, he don't, for the shit that he be doing and how he be treating Quad. That motherfucker sound like a mouse.
For real.
How you talking to Quad like she ain't got no mind of her own and you sound like like your balls ain't dropped, boy?
Sound and look like a mouse,
boy.
She should have been throwing tomatoes off her chariot at that nigga. That's what
that motherfucker look like. That motherfucker look like an armadillo that got ran over in the road.
Oh Lord,
no, that's accurate.
Just a portly looking little bastard. But anyway,
emphasis on bastard.
But anyway, I knew we was in for some shit from that way. They were dragging the fuck. That article was dragging the fuck out of him. But listen, Quad, my Quad. Keep Quad uplifted, y'all. Cause goddamn,
keep Quad in your prayers. So I'm gonna be transparent a little bit. Like that opening scene when they got through all that stuff, everybody reading what happened, and she was in that house, in that bathroom by her, like just all of that, like just alone. And like when she went downstairs and was like, hey, and got her keys and she hoofed it. Listen, I was triggered because I've been there. Like being in a situation and you still living with the person and you feel like you're alone at home.
Oof.
But you got to carry on and act like not even act like everything is okay, but you got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So you can't let that. You still got to go to work. You still got to get
life goes on for sure.
Life goes on. Like my heart went out to her because I was like, girl, I have been there. That shit is horrible. Horrible.
Same.
Shout out to Quad for that goddamn show though with your cooking ass. Go ahead, Quad.
Listen, Quad be
like,
I'm
the Sister Circle is doing really well. And
without Funky Dineva.
Quiet as it's kept.
I had forgotten that Funky Dineva was on there to begin with until like last week. But anyway, continue, Candace.
No, I was just saying the show is doing really well, and I think that's a point of contention for the ladies is that she has found an avenue. And she has been able to separate herself from her husband. And those women put a lot of stock in marriage. That's something I noticed about that show. For a lot of those women to be as successful as they are, they put a lot of stock in marriage. Like almost too much, which is why when things go wrong in their marriage, they are near the end of like having complete and total meltdowns because they have put so much stock into being married, especially Toya. Toya has absolutely nothing going on outside of being a wife and a mother.
Literally nothing.
She has no identity.
I hate Toya.
Oh shit.
Well,
I say that with a passion. Big, bigger. She gets on my damn nerves.
Listen, we ain't gonna hold you because we don't necessarily care for her on this show either. We ain't gonna hold you.
She gonna drive that nigga to the poorhouse because she don't. But I'm sorry.
Yep. Oh, you right.
No, you're absolutely right. She don't have shit going on besides spending that man money.
Pretty damn much.
And chasing after him for being.
That's it.
That nigga like, bitch, I ain't got no dick for you because I'm tired.
Yeah, that's why the nigga pressure was on last season. Hell,
my pressure.
It gotta be long to get them cheeks. Okay.
Listen, because Toya fine from the neck down, so it's like he should be wanting to beat, but he'd be like, girl.
Yeah, she is fine from the neck down.
She not ugly, but she just so
she annoying as fuck.
Golly, ooh. Yeah. Talk about a bird.
She annoying and she wears colored contacts. So
you can't trust that kind of person.
Correct.
No. She's of the Jan committee.
Mediocre gowns.
Correct.
Congratulations to Dr. Jackie and Curtis for working through their issues. But she doesn't seem like she's really forgiven him. She just seems like she's afraid to move on, if that makes sense.
Exactly.
Makes perfect
sense.
That
makes perfect
sense. Yeah. She don't seem very like it doesn't seem like he makes her happy.
He don't make her happy. Being in that relationship don't make her happy. And it really seems like she was bullied into staying with him because she don't want no parts of him. If you forgiven him, you would be willing to part the Red Sea. She ain't doing all of that. We know she backed up.
Yeah, she's like, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm good, love and joy. Get a little bit of dick. Like, she don't like him.
Nah, she ain't even trying to get no head. That's how with him. Okay, when a woman don't want no head, she done. It's over. Cut. You might as well move out. Pack your bags.
Yeah.
Well, we know who not making pussy payments.
This is why I don't like them.
His bill is delinquent.
They don't let nothing I say die. Y'all some trash.
But and then so some Heavenly has a lot of nerve calling Mariah a crazy ass bitch because she a crazy ass bitch. The fact that this woman went to her husband and was like, do you think I'm Daddy? Daddy, do you think I'm
Oh my God. I was like, ooh, what is happening here? Daddy. I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
she creeps like
she creepy as hell. I'll never forget when Kid Fury and Crystal were on Watch What Happens Live when she was on there, and she was being weird with them toys and stuff. That hook. I also never forget because apparently she said something sideways about Beyonce and Crystal was ready to fight. But anyway,
oh no.
ooh. I knew
Heavenly gives me Phaedra tease. That's what she gives me. She gives me like Phaedra, like the woman Phaedra tried to be, but
that's
Heavenly still faking.
No, I get Phaedra tease from Dr. Heavenly just because of how malicious she's been in the past. Like the shit she did when she planned that couples retreat was malicious. I don't care for Mariah, but that shit that she did with like how she disrespected her mother multiple times and acted like Mariah shouldn't have a problem with it. That shit was weird to me. Like she is really, and so when she like, Daddy, am I mean, Daddy?
This impersonation.
I can't say
like, what, bitch? You are a motherfucker. You need to own that.
Like you are a grown ass woman. You know you mean.
You a grown ass bitch, and you know how you get down.
Right. The other reason why
I need a spiritual advisor.
Right. The other reason why I think it gives Phaedra tease is because she's mean and malicious, but she does it under the guise of sweetness and
working on her spirituality.
Yeah. You know, Christian. I'm a good Christian woman and all that. Although we all know that shit, Christian women be some of the meanest women. Alleged Christians. They be some of the meanest women. So yeah, like Dr. Heavenly. It's just the jokes write themselves because the fact that you are such a hell demon, but your name Heavenly is just
a self-drag.
Come on.
A self-drag.
Come on.
But
she's a CME Christian. She's Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter
all these
Christian.
are facts.
That's it.
All these are facts. However, Mariah, at best, it was Spider-Man pointing Spider-Man because Mariah batshit crazy.
Correct.
Well, yeah. Listen, we never doubted that.
No, don't you do it, Summer. Nope, not on this damn show. The devil is a lie.
I mean, on a scale of Phaedra to Jackie Christie, I mean, she ain't crazy. But she a little kooky. I give her a little kooky more than I give her crazy. But I don't like the hoe.
I would say you. Okay, that's fair. You cleaned it up because I was finna say you flying a little too close to the sun. I need us not go on the website and pull up the receipts.
So I was screaming at Toya taking Eugene fat ass to jump on them trampoline.
And Eugene was like,
"Oh, that I was entertained by that."
Listen, I was that's like one of y'all trying to tell me to take my fat ass to go jump on some trampolines. Fuck, I look like jumping on a trampoline.
Going all up. I was like, okay.
I felt him. Shit.
His titties was bouncing. I didn't know whether to be disgusted or turned on. I was like,
one of y'all motherfuckers be like, "Oh, we going to jump on trampolines." I'm be like, "I ain't got no sports bra, nothing. This ain't my ministry." Fuck y'all talking about?
Not at all. He did it though. That's how you know he pussy whip. He did it.
Pussy whip when he feel like getting in it. Correct.
Ooh.
Listen, Eugene was like, listen, see, stop, please. Toward the end, he was like, see, stop.
He was like, girl, get out of my face. He always be like, get out of my face. Like, why you don't know how to ration when to be in and out my face? That's what I don't understand.
I mean, because that's what you do when you have no job and no life. I mean, you ain't got nothing else to do but want to be laid up under your husband all the time, even though he got two full-time jobs.
Right.
Like, come on, sis.
That nigga's like,
get some business so you can mind some.
Right. Like, get you a dog clothing line like Claude did. Claude did.
Something.
Freudian slip.
Lord have mercy.
Claude, that woman Claude.
As the Claude turns.
My mind is life.
Claude is hilarious.
Claude.
The life of Claude.
Claude have mercy.
One Claude to give.
Jesus. All y'all going to hell. Every last one of y'all.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
I about to say, in which order?
Right. We'll save you a seat.
I've been behaving. Don't do me like that.
The bathroom is on the left.
Have you? OG voice, have you?
So, on the opposite of OG, Dr. Contessa husband kind of fine.
Yes, he is.
Contessa.
Contessa. But them kids, that was too much. I was like, y'all need a nanny. Clearly.
She was like, oh, this is why taking care of these kids.
She was like, practice. I don't know about this.
I was like, good luck.
I'm used to working.
Look, that's all I had. Good luck, Contessa. Good luck. Cause
I was stressed the fuck out.
Listen, I was stressful. I was like,
ooh, this too much.
Right.
This too much. And that one little girl,
they got some demon babies. That's what they
gotta take care of kids.
She clearly doing her own kids in a full-time capacity. Not everybody is meant to be a full-time mother. I ain't that type of mama. I don't think Candace is that type of mama. It takes a certain kind. It takes a Toya kind of woman to do that.
You gotta know.
I am partially unfit. I like to have breaks from my child. I like nothing wrong with that. I like to go to restaurants without her.
Partial custody.
I like to wait till she go to sleep and enjoy my favorite snacks. I am I am not that type of mother. I am not a stay home type of bitch. I'm not gonna be able to ever do that. And I'm glad Contessa realized it because, bitch, you didn't spend all this time in medical school to sit your ass at home, girl. What the fuck?
And not even full time because she said she went back part time to go to work.
I mean, I'm with her.
Listen, I just want her to be honest and admit it ain't had shit to do with the love of the job. Them kids was on her motherfucking nerves.
She was like, I done made too much money to have to sit at home with these damn kids.
I work hard so I don't have to stay home. What you talking about? Shoot.
Exactly.
Listen, get you in that, but don't get you no nana like that last one, cause
Dr. Bitch. What did she say, Dr. Bitch or Dr. Black Bitch?
She just acting up.
That nanny was out of control. I was like, oh, this. They have bad luck with nannies on these shows.
She was doing my kind of carry it on though. She the kind of nanny that eat half the fries out the bag and then just like fluff the fries up a little bit and make it look like it's more fries. She's my kind of nanny. I like that her.
Well,
listen, everybody. Listen, that's all I got. Cause last season I was like, you, and then one contestant in like the Air Force and shit. I was like, this might not be the woman you want to be calling a bitch to their face, but you know.
Yeah, I think she is a veteran.
Yeah,
clearly she wasn't scared.
What
I mean, if you're talking like that to your employer, I mean, you pretty much not scared.
Shit, you just don't value shit in life, but you know, whatever works. Well, I mean, she already old as fuck. She ain't got that much long. Never mind.
Well, I'm glad
she was on the point of I don't give a fuck. There's like a certain age where you don't give a fuck. She was past that age.
Yeah, well.
You should have
say
don't ever get past that age.
Okay, Candace took the words out of my mouth.
I was waiting on. I knew one of y'all were gonna say.
I was just about to say you could not give a fuck and still get beat the fuck up. You better tread the hell lightly. Listen. I don't give a fuck how old your ass is, how many fucks you don't give. You can get your ass kicked the same way as if you did give a fuck.
I'm gonna beat some fucks into your head.
Hello. Beat your ass like some goddamn steak. But anyway, speaking of beating, Cecil trying to beat.
God bless Cecil, because
he's trying to get up in Dr. Simone panty
Dr. Simone, do you need me to give Cecil some pussy? Because if you do,
because I too will line up.
I too will take one for the team.
I will take 2 or 3 for the team.
Some of that geriatric
I will take a time out for my own marriage to help yours flourish if you need me to.
Cecil definitely strike me as the type of nigga that's trying to get up in the pussy.
She don't dress suck his dick. She didn't even know what giving head was.
Right.
You should be so lucky that
she
her
was
marriage.
Like, you call it the same thing when it's a woman, when a man does it to a woman. I was like,
he was just tickled, and I was like, ooh.
God bless Cecil, because child,
I was like, no wonder y'all have.
How he got an old man name, but she act older than him? How is that?
Cecil a cat daddy, so.
Also, Simone can go to hell because she's still trying to put out everything on Cecil as to why their marriage ain't work out. So she can go to hell.
Ciao.
Yeah,
I just can't deal with an emotionless person that don't say he love me. Bitch, I wouldn't even. Look how you act. Hell.
It's not even that. Y'all have been married this long, and now how he is a problem for you. That's on you, because he seemed like he been the same nigga. He take care of his family. He take care of them kids.
Mm-hmm.
He try to dick you down, and you ain't with the shits. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It's hard to be emotional with somebody who ain't fucking you.
You whole ass.
It really is. That's a word, right?
Begging for sex. Like, what kind of? We can't connect intimately, but I'm supposed to be like this emotional being with you. Like, girl, it's one or the other. Either we ain't fucking and we good with how we are, or you gonna have to get that pussy up, or you gonna have to let me get it elsewhere, because that man healthy. He look like he healthy. He
virile.
Cecil gives me good dick energy, not even big dick energy, but good dick energy. Like, he did just be blowing her back out.
Facts.
But
listen, this man whole ass different houses. This nigga take care of home. He take care of kids. He ain't a bum. He ain't sitting on his ass. Listen.
Well, you know what you doing? Odd is that she talked about how Cecil don't do the work, and they've been going to therapy, and she's not doing her part of the therapy assignment.
Listen, he had to beg her to do the exercise.
He's like, I want to feel wanted. I want to feel loved. So he show up with them beautiful ass flowers and say, hey, let's, stay on track with therapy, because I don't want to be doing therapy for the next 10 years. I want to fix our issues. And he like, we need to, one of our assignments was to be back in the house together for at least 3 days. She ain't even thought no more about it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, she put in everything on Cecil, and it's just like, Simone, you can go to hell. God bless Cecil.
If you don't want Cecil, let him go so somebody else can have that good man. Like,
listen. Listen,
and that's what it is.
He cook and he clean. Stop it.
Yeah, cook and he clean. He wash everything.
Okay. I don't want no more kids, Cecil. So if you want to be wanted, I want you,
nigga.
Sorry, Mike.
I might.
Cecil probably had a vasectomy a few years ago. He good to go. We
could probably swipe those names off that vow renewal invitation ASAP.
Terrible.
Hey, Mike gonna fuck me up. But anyways,
that nigga gonna listen to this shit and take off his
either. What?
No, he not.
Oh man. I don't understand Simone. Like I said, she can go to hell. I'm tired.
Yeah, I feel like
she wants too much.
She don't know what she want. That's the problem. She don't know what she want, and so she expect him to know what she want when she want it. But if you don't know, how he's supposed to know?
Exactly.
But they trying, and I'm like, okay. But when Cecil was like, let's start tonight, I'm ready to start tonight. I was like, me too, Daddy.
He was ready.
Some sex. I appreciate her going to the sex therapist and trying to figure it out, because I do imagine that after you've put so much before your marriage for so long, that maybe it's hard to get back on the right track, which is why so many people talk against putting everything before your marriage, because we kind of see what happened.
Yeah.
Like now she don't know her husband because for so many years he wasn't a priority. Not saying he's supposed to trump everything and that you can't have anything for yourself. But for so long, she just kind of cast their marriage aside to be a career woman to the point where he was handling the household stuff. He's handling the kids. He's doing the homework. He's doing the cooking, doing the cleaning. And nothing wrong with that because women do it all the time. But they are miserable too. Historically, when a woman is doing everything and getting nothing in return, she end up miserable in her marriage. So he miserable. He don't get no intimacy. He ain't getting no sex. She don't try to come home and help with the kids so that sometimes maybe he could go do some shit he need to do for himself. She don't do none of that. Like, she just don't give a fuck. And she refused to admit that's what it is. So that's kind of my big problem with Simone.
Agreed. She's been married to that job so long, she don't know how to be married to her husband. That's the sad part about it. And she got a good... The rest of these niggas on this show acting a motherfucking fool. And here you got Cecil. All he wanted is his wife. And that's not too much to ask. Because she can't even give him
literally, all he wanted is his wife.
Yeah.
He like, I'm in it to win it. Like, what's the problem?
Exactly. Which makes me feel like these bitches got a lot of nerve trying to be knee deep in quad business while their own marriages and relationships is falling apart.
Listen, Dr. Jackie literally is the only one that's being understanding the quad.
You know what surprised me? When Mariah was a voice for reason too. She was like, Quad is doing what she got to do to protect herself. All you could do is tell her you there if she needs you and leave her alone. Y'all is not finna force this woman to discuss her personal business with you when you bitches have a history of throwing her personal shit in her face.
Correct. I have that in my notes.
True, but then I can only give Mariah so much because hell, she did that her goddamn self too.
Which is why she know firsthand.
Right. Like, I was gonna say she's speaking from experience. That's why she know. She wasn't trying to other herself in that. She knew good and fucking well she a piece of shit.
She really is.
Listen,
stinking shit. Human feces.
Listen.
And same with Toya. Toya talk about what she said her real friends. Toya, you haven't been a real friend to Quad. You've thrown her under the bus quite a few times to be in Mariah's good graces.
And Mariah ain't nobody. I'm sorry.
She ain't. Right. The bitch ain't shit. You ain't shit, bitch, with that quick weave, bitch. You too old. Ooh. Dr. Aiden making too much fucking money, bitch, for you to be gluing them tracks in, Mariah. We see you. I know a quick weave. I know a quick weave when I know a quick weave when I see one, bitch. You ain't low.
Listen, when that motherfucker got upset that Heavenly didn't get the right picture. And
first of all, that's one of the better pictures of Mariah, bitch. When you was 25 pounds heavier,
it really is.
It was a pretty fucking picture. So I was just like, this bitch is so crazy. Both these bitches is crazy, but this bitch loony. I was 25 pounds heavier. She found one of the worst pictures of me, bitch. She found a picture where it didn't look like them tracks was glued in. You should be thankful.
And the other thing is whether you were 25 pounds heavier or not, your head still looked like a cabbage. So.
Curtis, fuck you.
You saying she looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, whether you 25 pounds heavier or not, you still got a cabbage ass head. So I don't understand what the problem was. It was a nice picture. I mean, the bird looked kind of weird. Now, could she have found a better picture? Probably. Was it a low?
But that's the picture that she liked.
Right, but we know that Heavenly is weird. She might have looked at that picture and be like, this the picture I like. She weird. Exactly.
But it's like, bitch, you weird too. So like, what is...
Right. And then she went to all that effort printing the shit out and rolling it up and bringing it to your dusty ass.
First of all, Heavenly better than me because I wouldn't apologize for shit. But that's just me because I'm petty trash.
At all. And if we know Heavenly like we know her, Heavenly don't have the best track record when it comes to apologies. For her to go above and beyond to actually go out and do all this to show you that she's sorry, that means a lot. And she went 0 to 100 over everything about the picture. Then she went and started talking about, well, I know stuff about your husband and who he's sleeping with. Bitch, no, you don't. Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit with your old little big energy ass husband.
Just sitting there like, all I said was, I'm sorry.
talk about impressions. That was good. That was good.
It really was.
I mean,
Yes, Heavenly, you are me, but still. But right, that's why I'm like, I mean, fuck Heavenly, but in that instance, I was like, Mariah, what the fuck? How we get from I'm sorry to well, bitch, your husband sleeping with other people? Like, what are you doing?
I know plenty about him. Girl, sit down and shut up.
And don't get me wrong, I like Damon, but I know for a fact he's scared of Heavenly, and he ain't fucking nobody else. Damon a nice man, but Damon don't have the balls to step out on Heavenly.
Nope.
Heavenly will put the roof on him.
No, because shit, she'll put that hook on him anyway.
But yeah, Dr. Jackie was the only one that was understanding the quad and was like, we just, need to stay out of her business and be there for her as her friend. There, goddamn Simone and Toya and everybody was like, why won't she talk to us, ma'am? Stop, please.
Yeah. She ain't talking to y'all because it's none of y'all business, and all y'all gonna do is gossip behind her back and talk about what she should have done. When you saw at the reunion, they were talking about, oh, she needs to be more open and available to her husband. Y'all don't even know what the fuck is going on, but you telling her she need to be more open and understanding. No, you don't know her. You know of her. Leave her alone and let her talk to y'all on her own time. Shit, you don't know how hard it is to deal with a nigga who fucking around on you with who knows what, sticking his baby dick at that. Woo, child, for her to put up with a baby dick for years, and then you gonna have the nerve to step out on me and it hit the blogs? I ain't talking to nobody about that till I'm good and ready to do so.
And with no condom.
That's because they don't fit.
Hello. Sagging them.
Greg looked like the type of nigga that say that gonna use a Magnum full of fucking well he can't fit. He looked like the type.
Yeah, right. Trying to tie him at the base and shit.
He looked like the type of nigga do some shit like that.
He looked like the type of nigga that got bad mouth and bad dick.
Ooh.
And bad BO.
Oof.
He definitely looks like that fat person that always smelled like pee.
Why do y'all not let the things that I say die?
Nigga, Greg definitely looked like he'll cuff a Durex condom. So that tells you a lot.
He just looked like he always
a lifestyle nigga.
You know them people that always.
I can use one of the wine condoms I got that just go on the wine, just the top of the wine. You know what I'm saying? Just the top.
No. That one part though, when Heavenly told Mariah she needs to fix her husband's small stuff, even the men in the room, them dudes back there that they hired from Instagram, they was looking like, ooh.
Right.
Yeah, they're from Instagram.
They were like spicy.
Them Instagram models, because they were not here for that. They were just there to get paid. They weren't there to referee fights.
Nope. They didn't get in no shit. They did not come from behind the bar. They was like, if y'all want something to eat, we'll bring it, and that's it. Do you want a strawberry or no?
Okay. Before we jump to Black King, did y'all get the vibe that Eugene has cheated on Toya? Because every time them articles pop up, people be like, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe them women's, they just hoes. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Like, nigga, you trying to protect your own best interest because
you think he projecting?
Yes.
He protested too much.
It's a possibility. He might have some Grey's Anatomy in his background.
He probably cheated on Toya with a woman with morals and ambition. That's what it sounds like. With a woman with hustle. I didn't want to say it. But with no ass, probably. Oof.
Probably no ass, but she got a mouth on her. Probably.
I mean,
I can see him stepping out because Toya annoying as fuck, so I can see it.
She annoying.
She annoying. She spend all his money. She want all his time and attention. Just chill.
She overhead and they married.
Literally.
She is overhead.
Literally. But yeah, to wrap it up, they went back in that scene with Quad when she was trying to give herself that pep talk in that little spare bedroom. That hurt my heart. And I was just looking at that and I was like, it is so weird for them women to call themselves friends and they getting mad and demanding that she share all of her stuff. And I'm like, if y'all are truly friends, either she gonna do that because y'all friends, or she gonna do it on her own time, and you should know that about her. Like, how I look if Candace and Mike going through something in their marriage, and I'm like, bitch, you should be telling me everything because I'm your friend. I look the fuck stupid. I like, if you want to confide in me as a friend, then I let her do that on her own. But how do I look the man? It make it seem like you don't care because you her friend. You just want to know what's going on. You just want the tea. And Quad is smarter than that. She like, I'm good.
Yeah, because she done been through that. Because what was crazy to me was, it's like, y'all saying all this like we literally don't have receipts and seasons of y'all treating Quad like the ugly stepchild. Like what?
Like trash, ganging up all
For
of
real.
them. Even Dr. Simone yelling and screaming at Quad.
Right.
I still don't believe Quad is 35 though. I'm sorry. Am I the only one who don't believe Quad is 35?
I didn't know she was saying she was 35. She give me 38.
Yeah, I definitely think she closer than 40 than she lets on.
Yeah. 35 is an industry age, but you know, that we know that that's what they do.
Yeah. I'm like, bitch, how am I older than Quad? That's a lie.
Quad is not ugly to me, but she definitely looks older than 35 to me.
Yeah, she does.
And Dr. Greg is much older than her. So
yeah.
Yeah, because he like in his 50s, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in his 50s. But like you said, if you're a real friend and your friend is going through something, you understand that, and you extend yourself to reach out to say, you know what, I know you're going through something. When you are ready to discuss it, I'm here for you, or let me take you out so you can distract yourself. They're not doing none of that. Like you said, they just want the tea. They're not there to be there for her.
They like, tell me the shit about your husband cheating on you, even though we've been reading all the gossip blogs to see how he was cheating on you. We want to hear it from you. That's not helpful. That shit sounds
That's not being a friend.
Yep.
Yeah, that's friendship. Yeah, that's lipstick, Ellie.
That's the true tea.
That's what friends ain't for. They ain't for that.
Well, that's that. I'm interested to see what this season of Married to Medicine will bring, because when the shit finally does come to a head from the previews with Quad, it's gonna be good TV. So.
I just want to hear Mariah say she gonna pico de gallo that O, because I'm trying to use that reference, but I want to use it appropriately, and I can't use it without seeing the scene. So come on, season, let's get to the shenanigans.
I do, and I can't wait to drag those other women, because this, like we see in the first episode, Quad, like I'm fighting depression. I'm dealing. I'm trying to deal. So to know that they gonna continue to pile onto her all season long for wanting to handle her divorce from her trashy ass husband privately from her friendship and they messy ways, like I'm kind of dumbfounded to see old successful bitches act like that.
Hello.
Tell them, London.
Nobody knew I was divorced until I was divorced, period. Ooh. And we were separated for a good 2 years. So I can relate to Miss Quad. Sometimes your friends don't need to know everything.
No, and not until shit is over and done with. You don't need people in your ear clouding your judgment, especially women like that who hold marriage above everything else. Because all they gonna do is the shit we saw them do on the reunion. You need to try to fix it. You need to embrace your husband. You need to embrace your marriage more. I'm not embracing shit with a nigga that's sleeping with bitches at the Marriott.
And talk to me any old kind of way.
Let them know, poopies.
Tell them, London. A nigga who mindset stuck in the goddamn 1800s and talk to me like I ain't a whole ass adult. Boy.
Listen,
man, I'll be damned if I stay with a nigga with no neck. You got me fucked up.
Now that is the real tea.
Can't even turn around and pay me attention. You got to turn your whole body. Bye. Bye. All that body Quad got, she could do a lot better. I'm sorry.
And ambition, shit.
Yeah, hustle. Okay.
Listen, Quad been getting to the money since she was on the pole.
Listen, when Quad let the garage up and pull her G-Wagon out next to that Italian whatever, that Mini Cooper, I was screaming. I was like, she truly is the baddest motherfucker in her marriage.
For real. And Quad was smart not to have those baby.
Yeah.
All the other hoes have that, but she was smart not to do that.
Listen, Dr. Greg built like a restaurant cup, and I'm just tired.
He built like a big cup.
Mm-hmm.
With a little
one of them cups from Buc-ee's.
Like how you built like a boneless chicken, a boneless wing?
Like
a chicken nugget. Remember back in the day when McDonald's used to have them chicken nugget toys and the Happy Meals with the face on them?
God. Like Grimace. Stop.
Saturday meal. All right. Speaking of Saturday, so let's wrap up with Black Ink Crew. It's a lot to unpack.
There's a lot to unpack, and I think I have a niggy theory here too.
We've said it before, but I just don't understand a show about black tattoo artists propping up 2 non-black women so much this season.
Yep. Listen. So first of all, let me say this. I know we was off last week, but we back and we just want to reiterate what we said. Speaking of nigga theories, when Curtis had said it before we went on the break, Reese, because we missed last week, but Junior didn't hit no goddamn Reese. They played the bean footage back several times this episode and the one from last week.
And they put a special reel together to show the castmates what all happened. And I said that from the beginning. Me and Jeremy, because I was like, I didn't even see a point where they could have edited out a confrontation between the two of them. And I saw the part when Adriana was yanking on Reese's hair.
Yeah. Listen, when because I know we missed it last week, but listen, when they played the reel back for the cast and when Ryan said, "This bitch a liar," I was hollering.
A liar. So we can start off with my theory there. My theory is, and it maybe really not even is a nigga theory because I think it's pretty obvious, but Reese trash ass, she knew good and well Junior didn't hit her from jump. He did not. And the thing about it, like, she a bold-faced liar because she didn't just say he hit me. She said he looked me in my eyes, punched me in my face, called me a bitch, and punched me in my face again. Listen, that was what she said.
When his girlfriend said, "Bitch, that wasn't him, that was me."
But not only that, but she knew that. And the reason why I feel like, I guess the theory is she did that shit because she wanted to implicate Junior because she was trying to be, quote unquote, loyal to Lily.
I can see it.
And she basically, because if you look at the shit, she made him lose both of his jobs. He couldn't manage the shop no more, and he couldn't be on the show. Now, part of him not being on the show is because he was out of control in Jamaica too, but still, it wouldn't have even gotten to that point if it weren't for Lily.
Yeah.
I feel like Reese knew that from the beginning. She lied from the beginning. She knew good and well Junior did not hit her in her face. She just did that shit trying to be whatever to Lily, for whatever reason. Because I'm like, you don't know Lily like that. So why you would do this shit on national TV for a bitch that you don't even know like that?
Right, which is even funny. Jumping ahead just a little bit and keeping with your theory is funny because next week on the preview, Lily gonna go to Ryan trying to get a job.
Right. And so I just feel like my stance is, and it's the same stance that I've pretty much had since the beginning. Fuck Reese. She a trash ass. She is a lying ass, 53% ass, plain white bread ass, piece of bitch.
Who steal other people's artwork.
A thief, a liar, and she can choke on a tattoo needle.
Listen, her and Lily the most white identifying Latinas I ever seen in my fucking life. I didn't
even know Reese was supposed to be Latina identifying. I thought she was just plain ass white. She lied like she white, so
that's what I'm saying. She.
Although Lily be lying too, so you're right.
Yeah, you picking up one to put down, Frank.
You right. I missed it at first. I had to circle back around the cul-de-sac on that one. But yeah,
Lily is still mad that Junior don't want to be with her.
Yep, and she a whole ass weirdo. It's like she really is in that shop. Like, if I don't fuck with Junior, then none of y'all should fuck with Junior. And it's like, Lily, you are the new person in this scenario. They've been knowing Junior.
Correct.
Before they met your trash ass.
Listen, Dawn Don was like, listen, you ain't finna tell me who the fuck I can't be friends with. Like,
like you're not gonna tell me who I can and can't fuck with.
She was like, why are you defending him? Girl, Reese, he didn't hit Reese. What you doing? You see it.
And Don knew that. Because he even said that he was like, I mean, I ain't see it. So he said that from the beginning.
Yeah. And he was the one that pulled Junior away.
Right. Shit. And Junior was yanking on his motherfucking beard and shit like they was fucking. And he was still like, that's still my bro. Like, that's my homie.
Not even that. I'm not about to go to bat for you over some shit that did not happen. Like, you literally could have avoided all of this had you stayed where the fuck you was at. You came over there to kick up shit with Junior and his girlfriend.
Literally, you went over there throwing shit and throwing hands.
When Junior poured that shit out talking about Loyalty Inc., huh? That shit wasn't that deep for you to run over there trying to fight them.
Nope.
You was in your feelings because he was with his girlfriend. You caught your issue. Reese jumped her frail body ass in and got beat the fuck up too. I mean, like as we'll get to this, but as Jen said, you bitches never take a look at and are accountable for the part that you be playing in these situations. Lily always in some shit because she can't keep her hands to herself.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, when they rolled back the footage of her beating Charmaine the fuck up, I did laugh. But still, you're right.
But just like we said in
Cobra got into it, and that's funny how she back living at Cobra's after she swore Cobra betrayed her and told Junior that she was cheating on him.
Listen, Lily, one of the people. Lily, that's Candace's trademark. Dumb bitch. That's her trademark. But Lily, one of them motherfuckers where it's everybody but me. Everybody is against me. Everybody does shit to me. Everybody is toxic except me. I'm never at fault. And even when I am at fault, it's because somebody else was at fault before I was at fault.
Correct.
So Lily can go to hell. She just but I have to say this. I had this in my notes. So they go to this little retreat or whatever, and I have to say, Danielle is the only duck I've never seen that don't like outdoors.
The only duck that don't like water.
Oh my God.
Listen, DuckTales ain't no tale of outdoors.
Danielle's
the rudity.
Well, I mean, you know,
I do not like.
Do not like.
But before we get there, so they going on some kind of camping excursion to do team building, which my whole thing was, that's all fine and dandy, but y'all let Charmaine and Don do the planning, and although now that I think about it, y'all really don't have nobody in that shop that can plan anything, so shit, good luck.
Well, I mean, the person that can plan it was the boss. They said he was the problem, so
because I'm like,
I'm just saying.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, Danielle literally does nothing. She brings no value to the shop. Charmaine don't do nothing but cause problems. She brings no value to the shop. Don is just stupid. Van is also stupid. Cobra.
But Van ain't lie when he said Charmaine and Danielle don't add any value to the shop.
Yeah, he was dead ass serious.
Yeah. And I mean, he didn't lie.
But we'll get there. So first and foremost, they got to get out to the woods and shit. So what's his name? Van fat ass had gout, and I was tripping.
That gout.
Because he said listen.
Just got gout. You got to
real geriatric.
He got the gout.
He called it flat-footed big boy disease. I too have been a victim. Listen, because my feet is flat as fuck. And earlier this summer, my feet was like, bitch, fuck you. And I was like, oh, this what we doing?
It be your own body.
It be your own body.
It be your own body.
And I'm like, I don't even eat red meat like that. Like, what is this?
What is truth?
Right. But anyway, that shit was funny.
Listen, they had got him them goddamn crutches. Listen.
Nah, I didn't have to have no crutches. That was extreme.
Yeah.
He must have had advanced gout. Gautisha.
Yeah, he had that gout, the old black man gout.
Listen, he had full foot gout.
Right.
All the way up to the ankle.
Right.
Oh my god.
Nigga got cankles.
So
when
let's
he rolled down that hill.
He rolled down that hill. I was like, this is too much. I was screaming.
That motherfucker rolled like Sonic the Hedgehog. I was in here crying.
Spin dash on that ass.
I'm telling you. Like,
that was funny as fuck. That little prank that they pulled with the luggage. I was like, why do y'all like pranking people luggage so much on these?
That was so stupid.
And it was corny. It wasn't even funny.
Right. And it was very, very corny. And then one of the luggage went way out there. You had to get the white people to come scoop it for you. Like, this is stupid.
Because can't none of you motherfuckers swim.
Right.
Ooh, child. Ooh.
Although I can't swim either, so I can't talk too much shit.
Neither can Mike.
Ooh, what kind of niggas? Yeah. Y'all must have been born in the 90s.
I was born in the 80s. Thank you so much.
I can't swim either, so.
Hey,
also too, and as well.
Show me a Baltimore City public pool where.
So what we're not about to get into the respectability politics of black people needing to know how to swim.
So y'all didn't grow up with pools in your backyard. It must be a California thing. Oh, I can't relate.
You seen The Wire?
I say this with
that was a nice little flex. I mean, I didn't grow up with a pool in my backyard, but I definitely learned.
I say this with love. So, girl, fuck you.
So only two of us on here can swim. We run everybody else.
Okay.
Y'all ain't running shit because your ass is in the water.
We can tread though.
That's fine, because I can throw the luggage upside your head then. Go get the luggage since you know how to swim so fucking good. Go get the goddamn luggage.
Listen, Curtis, listen to these two blabbity blacks on this motherfucker.
I would have been able to get the luggage just fine. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
Ooh, child of poverty. Lord have mercy.
Ooh, you old doggy paddle asshole.
But can you at least float? Can you at least float?
Shit, a nigga get into the water and think they can do a little breaststroke like the whites, and they better than everybody else.
Definitely can do a little breaststroke.
All right,
backstroke.
Definitely understand my breathing patterns when I'm in the water.
Listen, don't black women have water, don't mix. Listen to these motherfuckers.
I grew up in the hood. I need to know how to fight, not swim.
This hair and swimming do mix though. Don't nothing happen but the curls pop up.
Pop.
Listen, they don't went full root. Listen, Curtis, they don't went full root article on our ass.
They don't went full Karen Civil on our asses. What's going on?
Talking about woo. This 3C will get you.
These motherfuckers like I enjoy a little chlorine dip, and they up here acting like they on top of the motherfucking food chain.
Like they on
this about a bitch.
Look, they acting like they on Potomac, like
right.
Wow, you guys are big upset. Anyways,
y'all got judgment.
You and your life jacket. Take care.
I mean, I don't like
them arm floaties.
So what we're not gonna do is act like life jackets don't save motherfucking lives. And you an engineer, so you should know.
They do, especially when you can't swim.
You goddamn right.
Listen, I don't have no problem with y'all wearing y'all arm floaties. Are we okay? I understand. It's okay.
We gonna fight. We gonna see what the arm
y'all better flourish in them orange vests. Go ahead.
Look,
listen, I'm dark skinned. I look good in every motherfucking color.
Y'all going to sit on them pool steps. You know when you can't swim, when you got to do the test at the deep end, and the people can't swim, they just stay on the steps.
No me, and I'll sit there with a plate of barbecue on that ass. No
splash water.
I should.
All the little kids be like, y'all can't swim.
Listen, know me, I'm gonna be a nigga and bring a goddamn life jacket just to the vow renewal, just to be paid and be a
Hello,
nigga.
I'm gonna have it up under my suit.
Listen, if y'all want to be photographed in a goddamn life jacket on land, I'm here for y'all.
You goddamn
I definitely am here for y'all being avant-garde. Just don't get in no pictures with me, Mike, in London.
I'm getting in every picture.
Take those pictures on your own time.
Every picture. You gonna see me.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's move on.
This is
that still was fucking corny. Just to be like, these motherfuckers so stupid. They went and unpacked the clothes just to put the luggage in the water.
Yeah,
Dummies.
super.
Help me understand.
Total help
But
me.
this just further reminds us of how stupid Don is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many examples of how stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I just, I mean, you know what? It's not uncommon because I was gonna say it kind of hurts my heart that he that fine and he that dumb. But you know what? Fine niggas be the dumbest ones. So
They showed.
I'm about to say they definitely be the dumbest.
The dumbest.
So what else happened? That's pretty much it. Then they kind of got right into the shit.
Yeah,
So Lily and Reese, the double scoop of liars, Team Rocket alike.
Team Rocket. Oh my God. Fix it, Jesus.
They showed up. And really, Jen, even though Jen did not really technically have a dog in the fight, although I don't know, I kind of argue that she does, because she did say it. She was like, I may not be in the shop. I don't bring value to the shop, but I'm the bitch that got to hear all the bitching and moaning when Van bring his fat ass home, complaining about y'all stupid asses. So you goddamn right. If he in there sleep, I'm going to have something to say. Talking about it don't affect your life. The fuck it don't. I got to fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
Gout and all shit. I'm sitting up here with gout in my goddamn vagina fucking with this nigga.
Stop.
And here you lying bitches ass. Here you lying ass bitches come. Always constantly on some bullshit. Jen was absolutely right. She was like, y'all always want to throw rocks and hide your hands and play victim when somebody be like, nah, you the one who threw the fucking rocks. Every fucking time. And my thing is, Reese got so much to say, but you knew in the shop. So how are you going to turn around and tell somebody else you need to shut the fuck up? You need to shut the fuck up. Because the only reason you even barking is because you trying to be there for Lily.
First of all, ain't nobody that still finna tell me they need to shut up. So that's just that's a no.
You a thief? Whoa. Let's back it up. Because you a thief and you're not that good of an artist. Because that basic ass lighthouse tattoo that you did on the back of Cobra's thighs.
The fuck terrible.
I was like,
this Cobra had a strap on under her boxer briefs.
Oh,
Candace.
I just wondered.
Friend.
What?
I mean, you didn't lie, but
Cobra looked like she'd fuck the shit out of you.
Yeah, you know.
That's not a lie.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good.
But my thing with Reese, how you a thief and you still the fuck bad as
yeah.
Don't you trying to get better because you already.
Well, that's what she claimed. Like, oh, I've been working and I've been doing what it's blah, blah, blah. Okay, so have you, bitch? Are you? Because you've been in this shop causing trouble since you got here.
Pretty much.
Like, bitch, you are overhead at this point.
You a turkey head.
Jen did make me laugh because while she was talking. Lord forgive me, y'all. Please, Lord forgive me. But Jen was talking like a special needs person. She
always does.
So,
she was talking like she would read cue cards wrong. That made me laugh. But she didn't lie. It's just Jen.
Yes, but she didn't tell one lie. She's like, y'all need to look at yourselves and the shit that y'all be doing and that y'all be bringing.
You need to look in the mirror, beloved.
Okay, y'all.
Okay, fix her life.
She don't fix lives, so
they just steal from them, but they don't fix nothing.
Yeah. They embarrass them, but they don't fix them.
She's a scammer.
These hoes slept outside in the tent, butt naked.
Did all the time. I didn't drive 3 hours to tell everybody off and then go back home. Why the fuck not? Are you? Yes, you are stupid.
I was about to say you answered your own question, Curtis. But my thing is, because the reason they came up there because Charmaine invited them. My thing is, when she told Charmaine that Charmaine don't add no value to the shop, which was not a lie. However, sis. Lily, C-Star, please. That didn't have shit to do with the issues about you having this weird if I don't fuck with Junior, y'all can't fuck with Junior. Like that didn't have shit to do with the issue at hand. Like, okay, Charmaine don't do shit, but they had shit to do with what y'all were talking about. You just wanted to dig at Charmaine, which is fine. But own that shit.
It kind of wasn't fine because Charmaine, since she had apologized, had really been very kind to Lily.
That's fair. And
I don't give a fuck about Charmaine, but if we gonna extend the olive branch to each other, bitch, you don't get to renege because you and your feelings and start taking digs at me. Because I can take a lot of digs at you, but I'm trying to keep the business moving, and y'all bitches is quitting y'all jobs over nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Over nothing.
Yeah, that's fair. Because that wasn't the first time. I know we'll get to it, but Lily this episode started bringing up shit that didn't have nothing to do with the issue that was at hand.
AKA, she started lying.
Pretty damn much. But we'll get there.
Because Jen dragged her ass, but
Jen was like, I'm here for the tea. What's the tea? Oh, you know what I'm trying to say? Okay.
On Instagram.
Oh, on Instagram?
Yeah, Jen and Van dragged her ass.
Really now?
Ooh, yeah. Real bad.
Ooh. Well, come on with the tea, friends.
So Jen posted on Instagram that episode was about to air, and she basically was calling Lily in like hashtags homeless and stupid and all this kind of shit and a liar. What did she call her? Homeless Lolita or some shit like that.
Wow.
Lolita.
Wow.
And so then Lily comments on the post.
Wow.
And then Van came on the post and dragged her, was like, bitch, you know I never tried to fucking kiss you. Matter of fact, the only reason I even spoke to you is because you hit my line because Cobra had kicked you out. And then you got evicted from the place you and Reese got together, and you was asking me for money because you didn't have money for a hotel. So I got you and Reese a hotel so y'all wouldn't be homeless.
Oh my lord,
like that. So yeah, some shit that went down. Ooh. I don't think Van kissed her or no shit like that. Ooh. But he definitely was like, y'all ain't nothing but some homeless ass, shop hopping assholes. And I was like,
energy.
And he was like, you always trying to bring Ryan into some shit. Me and Ryan ain't got, he was like, me and Ryan ain't beefing no more. So don't even bring him up trying to start no shit that don't need to be started. He was like, the fact of the matter is when y'all see Jen, it's always cop and please and shit. You ain't got nothing to say, but now you on Instagram talking crazy. And so I was like, ooh.
Well, that drag. We know that drag got some validity because we gonna see next week her ass going around for a job. So I believe it. Ooh, God.
Yeah, apparently Ryan and Van have spoken, but they're not like where they was, but it ain't no more beef. They ain't beefing with each other. But we also see in the previews next week, Charmaine copping pleas with Ryan, and he shut her shit down.
As he very well had every right to. But listen, when they were doing that, what was they doing when they were climbing that thing? Cause that shit had me hollering too.
Oh, the rock climbing?
Yes. I know it's so dope.
Country Jeremy. What the fuck? When they was climbing them rocks on the wall, what they was doing? What?
They called the shit something else. I forgot what it was. What the exercise they called it, but whatever.
I don't know. I'm not. This season been kind of whack to me.
I agree.
And it's primarily because, Ryan stepped back this season because he getting money from every other direction.
Literally.
And that show, it's really been kind of a stink season without Ryan being fully immersed in the show. Like, my favorite episodes have been the one where Ryan have been on there. Like, the rest of the time, these motherfuckers going through the same shit that they swore Ryan was responsible for. Like, it ain't Ryan, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's why that one episode when he was in his confessional, after he had talked to Ford, when Ford told him, and he was like, so motherfucker ain't in the shop and it's still the same problems. And when he laughed from that hearty place, Tell them, London.
Exactly.
Tell them. But yeah, when they did that thing and Cobra, I tried not to laugh because Cobra a bigger girl, but that shit,
Yo, when she fell off that wall and 4 went running, that shit had me hollering. I'm sorry.
I was trying not to laugh, but I couldn't help it.
I don't give a damn. That shit had me rolling.
I was like, Cobra, baby.
I was like, okay, you know, big girl on the wall, that's fine. But when he was like running like somebody yelled timber.
You know some shit funny when you run and laugh.
I was like, Cobra, baby, no.
Listen, that nigga 4 ain't shit for that. Yo, when Nikki showed up and they was like, we gonna go do this, and she was like, we can't just have some drinks. I don't know why that part made me laugh so hard.
Also, shout out for Nikki because that's a fine ass woman. God damn.
She crazy as hell though.
She is. But goddamn, she ain't fine as hell. God damn. You know, good luck. Speaking of good luck. So Ashley and Don. Okay, so let me say this. Who would this pain me to say it? Because I do not like Ashley. But I don't feel Ashley was wrong for what she said. How she said it and the carrying on she did, I thought was over the top. But
yeah, it was performative.
But she didn't lie. Because I mean, we've been saying it on the show. Like Don basically been weird. Like he want his friend back, quote unquote, but he doing shit to get his wife back. And he like, so are you happy now? Damn. I mean, he even said it like, I don't strip for you. I don't, invited you on a trip with my friends stuff. Well, it's like, well, nigga, that don't.
You only did that shit because you was trying to get some pussy. Like,
right. So it was uncomfortable to watch because, like I said, Ashley was performing and doing a lot of stuff, but she was not wrong.
She's not wrong, but it's just like, bitch, at this point, what do you want from a nigga who has cheated on you, had an outside baby on you? Like, he
never not cheated on you.
Yeah, he's not about to be anything other than what he has always been. And you either gonna deal or you gonna get the fuck on and go start your own happily ever after and quit trying to force it with him. Like, I'm not about to be going on work trips with a nigga that just cheated on me and the girl possibly had an abortion or multiple abortions by my husband. Like, I'm not in that headspace yet. He could buy all the roses, rub all the suntan lotion he want on me. I'm just not there as a woman. So I don't know. Like, I wish he would like take some control over the situation and stop leaving everything in his hands. Like, he's never going to do better because you've never made him do better. So here y'all are.
I feel like she's trying to now, but it's a little too late.
I mean, yeah, basically.
Yeah, because I mean, she even said it like she finally done put her foot down, but it's like, sis, you should have been put your foot down. Like she even said it like, you done did me so wrong, and time and time again, you basically did shit like you doing now, and I just came rushing back. Like if you do want this to work, you're gonna have to show me more effort, like lower your pride and shit. Which I didn't disagree with her, but it's like, sis, it's a little too late now. Because he is who he is.
All that yelling and carrying on ain't gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah, that was obnoxious.
Right. That's why I say she didn't lie, but the performance she did was off-putting. And Don ass just like he just walked off like, what kind of just like how he walked off when folks were getting on him about that goddamn DUI. He was just like, whatever, cool.
Yeah, he need to be back in therapy to learn how to deal with his emotions and communicate. And now my whole thing of like, Ashley, yeah, you want him to be like, you want to feel vindicated because he cheated on you and you want him to beg you, and okay, that's valid to a certain degree. But what you really should be doing is holding his ass to the fire to learn how to communicate and actually do better. Like your priorities are a little bit out of whack. Like, because if he does beg you the way you want him to, but he ain't changed within, what are you getting? The same ass shit.
He doing all that begging, but he's not changing his actual behavior and the things that lead y'all to these dark places. What's the point, child? It's a waste of fucking time.
It's a waste of time and energy. Y'all could have been moved on and done better. Like, I don't understand why y'all can't just be like, you know what? We not meant to be together. We can be friends. We want to be friends. We want to be in each other's lives, but we just not meant to be together. And call it a spade and just be done with it. I don't get it. Like, you know, I thought about this, and y'all, I mean, I don't have that much relationship experience, so y'all feel free to jump in where y'all feel fit. But I really feel like in this is a perfect example and a highlight of familiarity is a bitch. Because I feel like that's all y'all chasing. Like, y'all chasing that familiar feeling with each other. You don't want to go ghost in the dark with somebody else. Although, Don, as much as you've cheated, you should be used to it.
Well,
but I really feel like that's what y'all looking for, that familiar feeling with each other. Y'all not actually looking to be in love and to be in a healthy marriage. Y'all like, okay, I want my friend and I want the person that I've been with and been around for all these years. But it's like, if it ain't working, it ain't working. Like, y'all are not meant to be together. Y'all could have been broken up, learn how to co-parent, and have your happily ever after elsewhere. Like, I just don't get trying to force it to work. And for what? What are y'all? What's the end goal of y'all trying to force it? That's my question.
Well, I've heard nothing but facts. So,
and I mean, well, you know, let me not say that.
No, come on with it. Let's go.
Come on, Mr. 57%.
Oh, well, you right. 57%. Don, I don't understand this shit because you way too fine for her.
Damn.
I don't get, now let me reel back just a bit. Let me dial down the percentage. I do understand from the outside looking in, that's the mother of your children, etc., etc. However, that has not stopped you since before y'all got married and since from putting your dick anywhere and everywhere else. And you like to put your dick in places with handcuffs involved. We've seen the Snapchat proof. And it was there. I don't get it. Like, why are you doing all this performing? Like, nigga, you know you fine and you know you fine. Just be fine and go fuck bitches. Do what you do. I don't get all of this. Because nothing you are presenting on camera or off is saying to me, I want my family in my house. Like, yeah, you want your family, you want your kids, you are a family man, I'll give you that. You don't want that woman. You do not want that woman to be your wife. Why are we going through this? Why are we going through these ups and downs and these visible ass changes? Anyway, that's it. And Ashley,
I mean, because you just said it though, familiarity. Like, it's I'm not even trying to be funny, but to have somebody that'll deal with you no matter how much shit you take them through, when you somewhat of a narcissist, I guess that makes him feel good. Like, you know what? She gonna be bad for now, but I know I can always come back home after I treat her like shit, be a not that great father and this, that, and the third. Like, that's like you say, that's more his ego than anything. I don't think he wants to be with Ashley. I do think he has love for her. I do think he thinks very highly of her as a mother, but I don't think he wants to be with her romantically. And he's too coward to let go of that safety blanket by saying, you know what, Ashley, I love you. I have love with you, but I don't want to be with you. I'm not in love with you. Don't want to be married to you. I just want us to co-parent and work on being friends one day. But again, that requires not having a safety blanket when the floor falls out.
Yeah.
When one of them fine IG bitches decide you ain't got enough money to sustain them and they off to the next nigga with more money and better dick and stuff, then you want to be able to go back home to Ashley and act like nothing happened.
Yep.
Like niggas. They'll just sit around and
niggas.
wait for somebody to leave. Like they will just sit around and wait for you to leave. Like and just as long as you take them back, they're gonna keep coming.
Yep.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, whatever y'all decide to do, it's time for y'all to leave us out of it.
Yeah, leave us alone.
Leave us alone.
Because
leave us
that
out
whole
of
little
it.
shouting match shit she did, that didn't even make for good TV. I was just looking at
confused. She was just yelling, and then they was like,
Because to me, I'm like, you 6 episodes late. You should have been yelling at him about all that shit from the beginning.
Yeah.
Instead of running to Texas.
Yeah.
Running to Texas. Now you out here with the mosquitoes eating your ass alive. You in here mad because you got flowers attracting them.
Listen, Ford and Nikki face had me howling. They was so
listen. When Ford was
they was like, ooh.
Nikki was like, no.
Nikki was like, no, this uncomfortable. I'm good. I know they was like, ooh, we had a part in this. Ooh.
Listen when Ford said, "I'm sorry I text you," and Nikki was like, "Shit, I'm sorry I text you."
Yeah. Ooh.
Yikes. Well, you know, again, leave us alone. Leave us, Don and Ashley. Please leave us alone.
Yeah.
We're tired. Leave us.
We're tired. We're done. We're done. Y'all need to be done, but y'all refuse to be. So,
all right.
Therein lies the problem.
And speaking of leaving us alone, Lily, leave us alone too.
Lily, go to hell, like girl. Ooh. And take Reese with you. Because I do not like that white bitch. I'm sorry. I do not like it.
This was like a Halloween skeleton that's been painted up.
Like her whole shtick is
like
just her whole shtick is just getting naked. Every episode, she done found a reason to be naked. Every episode. It's like, but these niggas don't give a fuck about you. They not trying to fuck you. They don't care about you, girl.
But listen,
you had an opportunity to get some dick from Ford, but you anyway.
Listen, let me tell you something. Van ass threw his whole ass woman under the bus to try to get them back to the shop because they were bringing in revenue. Then what does Lily do? Oh, well, fuck you. And well, let me tell you about Van. He tried to kiss me and hook up with me. Van was like, bitch.
Listen, that's how you know a motherfucker is lying. When the person that you telling a lie on just sit down and start shaking their head lying and laughing. And even Jen didn't even move, because I feel like if that had been a plausible accusation, Jen would have been trying to body slam somebody. She was just like, tell me all of the tea, girl. Pour the whole cup, not just a little sip.
Right. She was like, tell me. I wants to know. Man, just shaking his head.
Stuttering and shit. You know what you did? No. I was like, girl. I'm like, you telling more lies to deflect from the fact that you just trash. You just trash.
Yeah, I was like, this a whole lot because niggas have pulled Joe Hokard. Like, girl,
like it don't even make no sense for Van to try to kiss. Like, of all the bitches in the shop, that
he could have been fucked Lily. He didn't have
and that's what he said. And as much as we go in on Van, it's true. If he wanted to fuck Lily, he could have been fuck Lily. Lily done been in everybody else's mouth in that shop. Shit.
Facts are prison.
Go act like your pussy too good for Van. Girl, please.
You just fucked Cat last
season.
Child, leave us alone. Like y'all said, Lily, get out of our lives. We good.
Like, Ryan don't need to be giving her no job. Let this bitch get off the show. Go find you something else to do. Go find another shop to work in. And let it be done. Shit.
I hear Dollar General is hiring.
I heard Black Ink, New Orleans was hiring. The Caesar raggedy ass. Caesar raggedy ass got a shop in New Orleans.
Used for Black Ink New York. He's the only nigga that could be in Gucci from head to toe and look dusty.
That's because he don't drink no damn water.
Fuck around, he gonna have gout.
He look like gout.
He gonna have a gout.
He definitely look like a spasm muscle. Just tight.
C's look like an old pair of Amex.
So did y'all see the deleted scene before we wrap it up? Because I know we're running long.
I watched it on the app, so I probably did.
So there was a deleted scene where they were all out there.
When the homeboy was asleep on the little thing, she woke him up. On a little water thing.
No. Well, that might I skipped some of it, so that might have happened. But anyway, they were all out there, and Charmaine came with a shirt, and she was all like, "4, come back to the shop. You always have a home. You can tattoo. Just come on and be part of Loyal Inc. again." And 4 was like, "Nah, it's too much mess in that shop. I'm good, love, enjoy."
That's pretty much.
Like he literally was sitting there. He was like, "No, I'm good."
He was sitting off to the side, like, "No, I'm good."
Like he was like, "I just need." He said, "I need peace, and it's too much going on in that shop. That's not peaceful for me."
And look, and they proved his ass right on the episode.
I mean, and to be honest, like shit, because he giving y'all asses a lot of courtesy and grace. Because let me tell you who I would not be fucking with if you fucked up my chance to perform in Jamaica.
You bitches.
None of you bitches. Don would be the only one that would get a phone call, and that's only because we brothers. And even then, I might have stunk your ass for a couple days. But the rest of you sorry ass sons of bitches, the rest of you pieces of bitch, no.
Pieces of bitch.
Damn.
Not even a whole bitch. You know how low
Did you even peep not to bitch?
To not be a whole bitch, you just
can't even be a whole bitch. That's
I mean, did I lie? We talking about Lily.
No,
we
you ain't
about Charmaine. We talking about
not at all, from what I know.
Talking about Van. Point out the whole bitch, and I'll recant.
I'm still cackling at when Lily was like, "Why don't y'all tell Ashley how y'all talk about her purple wig?"
Yo,
listen,
that was funny. Now Lily trash for trying to deflect because they started pulling her whole card.
But that was funny.
Cause she knows Ashley is sensitive and she got low self-esteem. Cause the whole time I'm just trying to figure out what was said. Everybody's like, "Girl, don't nobody give a fuck about your wig."
Right. They didn't even because they rolled it back to her wig, but they didn't roll back nobody saying nothing about her damn wig. So it was like, Lily, you just a whole ass liar.
Yeah, you
that's because Lily was talking about that goddamn wig.
Mm-hmm.
They probably just laughed at it.
Right.
But I don't believe for 1 second they talked about that woman in front of Don and he allowed it, because trash niggas always get furious when you the one talking about they bitch instead of them just embarrassing them real bad.
Yeah, when you treating them bad, they get mad. Only they can treat them bad.
Right. So just Lily just deflect that. Lily one of them motherfuckers where you.
Yeah, she lipstick alley.
Ooh, shade about it.
She definitely. Lily is definitely part of reinvention Twitter.
You said that better than I was, Curtis, because that show where I was going.
I knew it. I picked up what you put down.
Okay. Ooh.
I just I had better verbiage for it. I know. Young motor oil. I got your back.
See, friendship.
On my nerves so bad.
Yeah. We love you too, friend. Thank you so much. Miracle.
Well, I think that wraps things up. Like I said in the preview, Lily.
Oh, before we go rest in peace to Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Mac Miller, and fuck any and everybody on the internet talking about that it's Ariana Grande's fault.
Yeah,
that was disgusting.
Like if you hadn't mentioned it, I wasn't gonna mention her. I just was more sad about 26 young, y'all. 26 young.
6 is very, very, very
26 young. Drug addiction. People don't understand it. They be talking about it like you could just stop doing drugs and face your demons. If it was that easy, we wouldn't lose so many people to addiction. Like the percentage of people that get clean and stay clean is so small. It's so small. Most people die. Most drug addicts die as active users. So that's so young. Jesus Christ. I can't even give the speech about if you see somebody needing help, get them help. That's a personal thing. But I just, hope these young kids know drugs not the way.
Correct.
Well, that's all I had. I wanted to get that off my chest.
All right. Well, we want to say thank you to the lovely ladies of Bad and Boozer for joining us for this niggatry.
Yes, go listen. Go listen. They talk about wine. Like they don't just skim over it. Like they show is dedicated to trying wine and other spirits that they might like. And get you some knowledge, get you some education. They talk about using decanters and aerating your wine and glasses and all that good stuff. Go listen. If you want to become a novice wine drinker, go listen to the show because they discuss it in depth and they answer questions you have about wine, should you have them. So go and follow them.
A 5-star podcast.
5 stars.
No 1-star
woes.
No 1-star woes.
Because my favorite segment is and will continue to be Sip or Spit. And
yes.
What?
That's a fun. Yeah. That's my favorite. Might be my favorite too.
I wanted to call it Suck or Swallow, but you know, I was being told.
Yeah, that's
a bit.
Well, no, I don't even recall knowing that one, but Sip or Spit is close enough. We still get the idea.
All right. Well, you're doing amazing, Summer. Well, thank you.
My government name at that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's fine. Well, we thank you all for joining us. We know this episode is a bit lengthy, but it's fine. Y'all got hashtag content. Y'all be fine.
We weren't here last week. That's what y'all came for.
Right. I mean, we got to make up for
y'all knew it was going to be long. We warned y'all 2 weeks ago it was going to be a long episode.
Right.
I enjoyed being a fly on the wall because I'm normally just listening to the show.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So we will be back next week. Make sure you're listening to Bad and Boozy. Make sure you're listening to Not So Newlywed. Make sure you're listening to Gay Side Stories and using that hashtag Pods by QPOC.
Yes. And so before you go on, the first part of the gay culture series on my podcast is finally out. So if you're interested in hearing about that, episode 76 is now live. So get you a piece.
Yes, and make sure you're listening to Crown and Collars. I know sometimes we be skipping weeks because look, Bianca be booked and busy because rent. So we understand.
Rent is due every month.
Listen,
every month.
Listen, Bianca be taking whole ass extra shifts, and I be like, I understand, girl. Shit,
rent is high too.
As fuck. But
anyway,
but yes, so. And again, I'll leave all of the show's reviews and 5 stars, no 1-star woes. And with that, Curtis, take us out with a benediction, and we're gonna get up out of here.
What's this week's benediction? Let me think. Something good. I don't have one. Lily, go to hell. Reese, go to hell. All you pieces of bitch, go to hell. That's all I got. Take Evelyn with you and Jen.
And Kristen.
Oh, especially Kristen. Put her in the front seat. No, put her on the hood.
Take Rockstar with you.
And watch Low Budget Chili slide off the hood.
Oh my God.
And with that, we out.